Hello, Seno Gemini. Hello, Empire. Hello, Smameron. Hello, Double. Hello, Elito. TVV. Hello, Tex. Hello, Topet Charles. Hello, Sabi. Hello, Bamboo Soccer. Hello, Spooky. Hello, Ivan Helsing. Hello, Zero. Hello, Dawson. Hello, it's Mimo. Hello, Sankiri. Hello, Loki Chustud. Silent? Yeah, Silent dies soon. Hopefully. Okay, choose array. I mean, it's extremely clear that we click option 3. It doesn't really matter what the map is. What is slightly annoying about this though is that there's not the entire left portion is not a thing, because it's only one elite. But if you want any fire in this icon, you actually can only fight one elite. Like, what the hell? Well, that's just rude. Because you see this, right? These two elite paths, yeah? It's like you see elite number 1 and elite number 2 here, both connected to this. Is completely forced. Floor 6 into floor 8, no fire. And then if you want to get fires in here, you have to dodge the elite. I guess you can get 2 elites here and then get fires after. The problem is that some of the rare cards kind of need the upgrade to really perform in Act 1, yeah? Like the early game things like Bludgeon, a little bit less so Immolate. And a little bit less so Fiend Fire, but you know, these cards have very, very strong early game upgrades. Otherwise, if you want the Giga Fire path, then it's on elite right here only. And Hexaghost at the end as well, so something like Feed and Brute Forcing with HP is not totally safe in that fight either. Not sure. I mean, it's only one card, so we pick the card. 1, 2, 3, yeah? I think it's pretty clear that we do 1, 2, 3 here and then re-evaluate. Feed doesn't necessarily need the upgrade to fight the early elite, but at the same time we don't have damage upgrades here either. But you can maybe have a lot of HP to brute force these fights and then maybe rest one time you can recover. And then Giga Let's Shop in here to kill Hexaghost if you still don't have a solution. But I think the first 3 floors are extremely clear. We just... I mean, don't need to decide this floor yet, but starting node is always here. This fight is rude, but it's fine, we can kill this. Next turn I have 2 strikes, then it can do 12 again, yeah? Obviously, I mean, the other 2 are not even anything. If there's some competition, then Feed is not actually the thing I want the most on floor 0. As weird as it might sound, because floor 0 maybe you might think is like the best point for the Feed, which is probably true. Yeah, the best point for the Feed is floor 0, but it doesn't mean that it would be the best card to see there. But it was up against nothing, it was up against the Limit Break, Berserk, and you don't take those over Feed. But if it shows me something like Offering or Immolate, I would have to think a little bit. Fiend Fire maybe, Fiend Fire in this Ike probably not as strong as a Feed. Yeah, Fiend Fire with this map layout probably not as strong. But yeah, from here, what's the plan? I could try to Bluff and then get punished. Or I can just bash it and next turn if I draw a strike here, which is fairly likely, we can kill. Otherwise I draw like 2 Bluff. Otherwise it's on like 128, yeah? And then next turn if I attacks again, we play a Bluff and then 2 attacks maybe is a 16. Or I draw no Bluff, but take 12 damage and I'm sad. Probably just play with the bash, yeah? I think playing the bash on average takes more damage, but it closes the bad case. Yeah, on average, I think playing this right here takes more damage, but because it did 8 on turn 1, it means my draw power has a slime and it can do 12 again next turn. It seems very dubious. Do not play the bash here. Well, you hear what I'm talking about, right? It's dubious, yeah? Which is why I bash. Yeah, good for me, I guess. I mean, I still took damage last turn, I took 7, but at least I didn't take 8 this turn. And the defense will only block 5, yeah? So I saved 3 HP by playing the bash. 16, no, yeah, uppercut, sure. Yeah, uppercut needs the upgrade, but we'll see. Uppercut without the upgrade doesn't perform super well into these floors, but we can deal with. With this floor 1, If you take this fight, then this will be advanced hallway before fighting the first elite. So you have to do 2 advanced hallways and then 2 elites, and then you get to safety fire after. But you can have the shot before to guarantee you have potion into this fight. And maybe we only have like uppercut and feet, so the early game damage honestly is not so bad, yeah. And you can even buy something like Shield No Pain to deal with Sentries if it shows up, or something similar, even add some block cut. Hey, something with the plus and 33 months special load. Load naked, load added. But yeah, we probably just take this, because if I end up having to dodge somehow, I don't even know how, like with uppercut feet start, we most likely will just try to force this to elite part to happen over going to the Giga Fire path here. Then I still want the advanced hallway with the feet, of course. 56. We of course do not play the feet here, the uppercut is in the deck. On my bed. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry, I guess. And with the prop sub item, 6 months special load. Oh, this is exact draw, yeah, we take this hit. So that's cool. Can do some salty, man. It's just like 8 choose 3, right? So 56 or what, yeah. And it's just 8 choose 3 is like 1 of 56. Nice. Whatever. It's only 4 damage, and it opens the feed to redraw lethal. At least. Yeah, draw defense feed. Okay, it didn't draw defense feed. We always have lethal next turn. I can never block next turn if I don't draw the feed anyway, so there's no point playing this right here, and we play defense. 5 out of 7 to draw feed. At least we draw the feed. Thank you. We are going in. Yeah, we are running in, guys. I don't have upgrades in this item, I'm just telling you right now. We have 0, we have like no fire. I guess I can dodge a 3rd elite in here to get my 2 fires, which with these cards is probably wise, right? But which one? Do I kill Hexaghost immediately with the Bluff of Blood? It's not even Giga true, you know? The Bluff of Blood kills the Hexaghost, but Bluff of Blood is certainly better than the Pommel Strike against the Hexaghost. My upgrades are kind of locked though. If I take the Bluff of Blood, it's like we upgrade Uppercut and then Bluff of Blood. That's the 2 fires here. And the Bluff of Blood is not necessarily good against like this and this, yeah? Our elite matchup right now... Yeah, I mean, Nob is a little bit annoying, I guess, and Pommel slightly better there, but not that much. Bluff of Blood minus is not even killing Laga cleanly, you know? It just... Maybe it stops the Sentries from being... kind of stupid, but... Bluff of Blood also has synergy with the max HP pool, by the way, yeah? Because, you know, this kind of card kind of caps out the amount of damage you can take in one fight. Because the enemies hit you eventually, this becomes a card that is so incredibly strong that the enemy just dies. Maybe when you stay in the fight long enough. What is Hexaghost? I mean, I assume you're on mobile, but if you're on PC, then you can literally just click this button right here, and then you see. And you can see my whole map layout. I assume you're on mobile though. Because the first letter of your message is capitalized. And only, honestly, only psychopaths would capitalize the first letter when typing on PC. Okay, Bluff of Blood. Yeah, I probably should take Bluff of Blood. Oh, yeah, Bluff of Blood is 3 cost now. Thank you, Bluff of Blood. That said though, if I do not play the Bluff of Blood here, I cannot kill it next turn, so I lose out on the feed probably. It hasn't buffed yet, so I could redraw into it, but it's pretty hard, yeah, because it's bottom deck shuffle out already. And my thing has 9, so it's like 1 here and then 8, so it's 1 full turn the other turn, so we need to stay for 3 more turns afterwards if we don't play this Bluff of Blood here. If I play Bluff of Blood, I gain the feed immediately, yeah? And the feed is already 3 and this is only blocks. I mean, it blocks the full 7, no? But with the fairy as well. I'm freaking advanced always. Freaking advanced always. If you want to go to aggressive fire, I should probably be a little bit responsible and play double defense strike here, but and then it does 12 next turn. It's not even necessarily more HP, yeah? Because I don't have lethal next turn anyway, and maybe you can draw an attack here. I'm just making excuses to be able to play the feat next turn. And it's literally what is happening on this screen. I'm making excuses to play the Bluff Buzzer can feed next turn. I'm just telling you straight up right now. This is not even anything that's making sense. I'm literally just trying to make up excuses to play the Bluff of Blood. So I will just play the Bluff of Blood. Oh yeah, blocking next turn is impossible, so I lose 4 current. I lose 4 current with 3 marks basically. We cannot get back to this feed ever. Boom, Combust. No, but actually though, like Combust Bluff of Blood, it's not as real as normal, but at the same time we do have a lot of HP on the feed. And the Sentries matchup right now is not exactly the greatest thing of all time, you know. And we are running in like 3 elites. And maybe 2, maybe 2. If I already take something like Uppercut Bluff of Blood, I think I should ignore 1 elite here and also get my 2 fires. The upgrades are a little bit too strong. Point chance right now is 50%. We have a freaking ferry. The problem with going to 1 more advanced hallway is that, you know, you have 1 more row of advanced hallway to get something horrible. And then 50% of the time you get a potion here, and then maybe you get a difficult fight here, yeah? You take a lot of damage and then it drops a potion, and this fight is easy and it drops a potion again, and then you're suddenly getting owned. On the other hand, you go here, maybe you just lose 1 node, but not even always, because you can just take, like, strike remove here or something at course. Or you buy, if you see something like, I don't know, struck field no plane, whatever, you can buy. Combust. But yeah, go to the shop. I do want, with the Bluff of Blood, I do definitely want something to manually activate it on my own. Instead of just letting the enemies hit me, that's usually too slow. This deck is not very good though. Just so you know, it's like a very, very not good because we added like 4 damage cards and the base defense are just like here. You cannot, the moment you face the fight that you cannot kill immediately, you're having trouble. That's fine. I go short. Point chance now is 50. On sale. That card is pretty good with the Bluff of Blood and the head and the uppercut and the feet. It's an attack though, but it's fine. We can take the transform, yeah? We transform a strike into the headbutt. Or you can take the burning pack. That is the greedy choice. Eventually you will be strong, of course, because you shrink down, exhaust down your deck with the Bluff of Blood. You know, you upgrade these and you have the burning pack headbutt, and then you exhaust bomb, and then you play this over and over again, and then you win. Probably not though. In this position, I think I just want to be not so weak that my run collapses in these flaws, even with the fairy, because it is certainly possible. So, I don't think I should play go for this though. The greedy choice is removing, the safe choice is buying a potion, but these potions are kind of expensive. And the skill potion is not even anything. I mean, skill potion is like something, if this fight is nasty, but maybe you can just play stack this with HP and the fairy is still here. I think I just remove strike. Removing also means that we don't really bottom deck exactly 1 card and Sentries. Maybe sometimes you do a headbutt something now. But yeah, probably just remove strike. Go here. Point chance now is 50%, yeah. I mean... Ow! It's fine, the road 12. The road 12. My Bluff of Blood is 2 cost now. Of course, it's shield this guy, so you know it's going to hurt a little bit more. But this is 2 cost. But yeah, it's shield this guy. They're very rude, 50%. Otherwise, the Bluff of Blood kills here, and then we only take 2 more, and there's no problem. But now we take 10 over, because we lost a 50-50, so I'll take 8 extra. Probably, yeah. Sneaky is alive, and I guess we can feed it next turn because I'm not weakened. So we Bluff of Blood, headbutt, the Bluff of Blood here, and take 10. And we can kill this 2 with the shield. Because Bluff of Blood costs 1. This could hurt me a little bit next turn, but 19 is, yeah, 19 is killable. Otherwise, you only need to draw 2 defense. Okay, to get a potion, so you know. Could I bought a skill point and save some HP here, maybe, but it's not too bad. Instead, I have a remove. Oh, this deck needs like a billion upgrades. Yeah, it's really an act with 0 firepower. Every kind of pick up needs an upgrade. Yeah, this needs an upgrade, this needs an upgrade. The power strike I'm about to pick needs an upgrade, and the Combust upgrade is also nice, but it's probably not happening, yeah, with these cards already. And of course, feed upgrade early is not even that bad. Feed Combust and anti-synergy, by the way, but I don't care about it too much for now. Oh yeah, power strike. You can avoid all the leads and go to the 3 firepower. I don't know why on earth you would do that, but that's an option. I go here, yeah. Point chance now is 40%, but we can use this. We have Combust in this fight, maybe. Buffer Butt is 3 cost steel. That's not great. And I cannot block with next turn, we are just going to get hurt. Oh, cool. Playing the strike here doesn't even get any threshold though. I guess it does. It's like uppercut plus 1. Because right now uppercut plus here is not lethal. I guess uppercut feet is already perfect lethal here. Yeah? I mean, there's exactly 1 hand. 5 HP is 5 HP though. It's like punishment maybe 10 next turn, and that's exactly 2 hands. That playing this strike makes a difference. I'm picking Ama anyway though, is the thing. Well, unfortunately we did draw the hand. That would have killed if I play an extra strike here, so it's my -5 extra, yeah? Because this is 2 damage off. That's fine. Combust I will play though. 2 defense in there. I guess we just play this like 15. Ow. Well, I mean, Bluff is cheap now at least. Awkward. I could feed now to take 5, or I can just leave feed in there, but the chance that it lands is not very high. I think I just leave the feed in there though. If I miss 3, it doesn't really matter, yeah, because this portion is still a little bit dangerous. Feeding now is losing 2 current and sometimes even 5 current because it could redraw the feed. I think I just kill cleanly. Of course I can kill this guy right now without playing the feed, but that seems like why not if you do that. This is exactly toward this though, but I take 5 damage from this for no reason. You know? Let's not do that. We do you could optimize damage by doing like Buffer Butt here, Headbutt here, and then ignore this, and then the Combust will kill this next turn. Buffer Butt is guaranteed to kill this, you cannot break. Of course you get 3 more days, and 2 turns from now maybe this guy hits you, but next turn you are guaranteed to take 0. I mean not 0, you're taking 1 per turn. I think I do that though. It's like Bluff or Butt here, yeah? And then Headbutt on this. You could Headbutt here, doesn't really matter. 14... I guess sometimes it does matter, yeah, to Headbutt here, because he is relying on 2 Combust anyway. Battle Blood for Blood, and then play double defense. Now we have a lot more daisies, but before I can kill here. Usually just take damage next turn. No, you can rotate this right here, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Just do like this. Yeah, probably take a hit next turn, but sometimes you can block or kill. Oh, actually you can block. Combust is sticking down, but this is of course still positive HP. We always kill by 2. Hopefully I draw feed. No, not always kill by 2. We need to draw 1 attack here. Hopefully it's feed. Okay, it's not feed. So I lose the feed max HP, but we do gain 2 current HP. Yeah. Burning Pack is here for free, by the way. I did say this Burning Pack eventually will be good, and we even have the Pommel Strike now. So you upgrade the Pommel Strike, upgrade Buff for Blood, upgrade Uppercut, upgrade the pack, yeah, you have 4 upgrades. You spawn 4 upgrades for free, yeah, and then you can also maybe block a little bit, and then you exhaust, and then eventually you play Buff for Blood. On the other hand, you can take the Rage, which is much better short term, because this deck is extremely damage heavy, you know, every card is an attack. And Gambit Horn can help a little bit for feed plays. Like here, for example, Gambit Horn can already do something, yeah. Point chance is at 50%. Gambit Horn will not do anything in this fight, but that's fine. Yeah, with the feed from Neo already and the damage output already in the deck, I honestly don't think I care about this exhausting now idea. You just be strong right now and get feed in Act 1, in Act 2, don't die the Hexaghost randomly, and we are probably going to be fine. So I should just take something like the Rage over the Burning Pact. Gambit Horn can do something here. 14, 17. Okay, that's a little bit rude. We can kill though, so uppercut into pommel here, yeah, and then we get 1 energy back so I can block and take only 8. You can't play reliable exhaust now. What do you mean? You don't realize that Ironclad 3 years and half ago was already winning like 85%, yeah? What you mean would be just like see how it plays? It just run with a feed start. Yeah, it's literally just a run with a feed start, guys. Just play the run normally and you probably win. Not that saying that the run is in such a good position I can close my eyes and win at this point, but it's not like if I don't exhaust now I would die or anything, you know. I have my Bluff for Blood for damage, I have my debuffs, I have my max HP. I just freaking play a run. But yeah, Uppercut was right here and kill this. Oh, first doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, this is 26 damage it dies. Gambit Horn goes to work. Ow. Need Bluff for Blood? No. At least I'm taking 0 though. Again, there is plus 3. Yeah, feed bottom deck doesn't matter, we always draw into it. Big. Point chance 50, no potion. Point chance 60 now. Anger, yeah, no thanks. Thunderclap, no need. Yeah, Thunderclap, no need. We already have the uppercut. Also, this deck is a little bit too attack heavy still, you know, even with the Rage. Like, it's not strong right now, so it's not needed in the Hexaghost, so I don't really care. If anything, maybe the Seeing Red, but I don't think I want the Seeing Red either. Because the only thing that lines up at the moment is the Pommel Strike, which is not even green. And then eventually the buffer also becomes a cheaper, yeah? Yeah, Seeing Red for most turns when it doesn't even go on anything like really good. Like, Rage is also 0 cost. I just skip. Point chance 60, hopefully this fight doesn't like bash my face in. Okay, it's like a Boolean, we can set up Combust here. Okay, I do get to set up Combust. Opening here means that we do get to headbutt the Rage on top, which I will do. If I do headbutt, if I do open now, we'll definitely headbutt this Rage on top. And then we have Rage block here and then redrawing the Bluff for Blood later. Or I can just delay to let the Bluff for Blood discount, yeah? But the Bluff for Blood will be discounted anyway, right? Because I take one... If I don't headbutt the Bluff for Blood itself, it will take a while to redraw and do it anyway, so now I lose 1. Next turn the Lack of Wind hits me and Combust takes again, so it's already going down to 1, and then turn afterwards. Unless the Bluff for Blood is something like here, when it redraw it will cost 0 already, even if I open now. And then if we open now, we do get both the Rage block and also maybe some defense and maybe the uppercut block as well. You know? I think so. I think we just open now. We even get the vulnerable off of this headbutt. And yeah, Combust is like taking down for this guy. Do I even want to pommel here? If I pommel to uppercut, it's a little bit weird. It's not that weird. It's a little bit annoying because I don't get the vulnerable. I don't get the vulnerable damage. That's fine. Otherwise, here we get to choose what I think I would double defend because Combust and the Bluff for Blood already ticks down. So we just block maximum. Redraw Rage? No. Redrawing Bluff for Blood here is like the worst thing, yeah, but Because now is the only turn where it costs 1, it doesn't cost 0 yet. And if I don't play it, then maybe I'm short on damage. If I play it, then I mean the punish is only -5 because I don't play this defense. But if I play this, it will die in time because it's already dealing 40 and we have the headbutt for it as well. There's still damage and the Combust is still ticking. It's just I'm taking 5 extra for no reason because I draw the Bluff for Bluff this turn. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, we have plenty of HP left, yeah? Oh. Is it killing? We have -2. I mean, there's no point even thinking about it, no? It is killing, it is killing. It is killing. I mean, it's killing with the feet. I know it's always lethal, but I was not super sure whether it's lethal with the feet or not. But it is. Okay. No potion. Potion chance now is like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70%. That's fine, no? Amazing relic, amazing cut. I technically go here because you could path to this, but I don't see why on earth you would ever path this way instead of pathing here. We are not going to this shop, yeah? So it's, like, it's just here, the path is just locked chest into like fire into 2 hallways and then here, and then from here you can maybe decide whether you take hallway or question mark. I don't know what on earth I would need to see here in order to go this way, over this way. Because it's not that I cannot fight the elite, it's simply just elite in note is not even as strong as the 2 fires for this deck. Yeah, could be Westone, I guess. If it's Westone, I'm putting these 2 and maybe I could go right. Exactly that. No, it's not Westone, guys. Yeah, we go left. I think... I wonder what gets upgraded first, though. With the fairy, I don't think I will ever need to rest unless I lose fairy in these floors. Unless I lose fairy in these floors. What plays better in these floors anyway? Like, we do have the Gremlin Horn, yeah? Just for the Gremlin gang. And the Lies. Probably still Bluff for Blood first, so we could see a Shockwave and maybe I don't even upgrade Uppercut, we could upgrade Pommel Strike instead. When Thunderclap, when you don't have a better vulnerable card like this. If the enemy is already vulnerable, the Uppercut does, the Thunderclap is like complete utter trash, yeah? So when you already have good vulnerable like the Uppercut or the Shockwave, then yeah, it's not nearly as good. And generally all the good vulnerable cards are the things you want to pick anyway when you run like the Shockwave, the Uppercut, like every run. So if possible, you do not want to really pick the Thunderclap early game in case you do see on the premium vulnerable later on. Because in the early game it's also not performing that well, you know, Thunderclap in Act 1. But if it does get into your deck, then usually it's not that bad. But yeah, it's probably Blood for Blood first. If we see a Shockwave or something, and maybe we can upgrade the Pommel Strike and ignore this. But this upgrade is just good. Yeah, now we see the easier hallways. I say as I get my face destroyed. That's kind of rude. That we somehow don't have lethal with this hand. This is 23. Yeah, I should have upgraded feet in my bed. If we upgraded feet, we can kill him and then play defense and I'm chilling. Transform? No, I pick it. I pick it. Every card here is picked except the headbutt which I bought. But every other card is picked. But yeah, we just defend Bash. I don't see a reason to play the Combust here. Bash this guy, 16. Really a threshold. Probably just bash this then. 18 is a better number. Ow. Headbutt is... I guess I can feed here now, which I should do. So headbutt this guy and then Pommel to feed here immediately, yeah. Otherwise the Gremlin Horn will mess things up. Could have done that better because this line is not guaranteed to... Actually no, it is. It is guaranteed to get out with Immortal 9. But I could have done Ration and killed this last turn and that never ever bricks. Not that we can brick, but you know, if the draw power is a little bit worse than the other lines, like slightly better. No potion, 80% over. It is 80%, right? I'm not like... I'm not imagining this or what. It's like 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights, and we got this and the regen pod. Yeah, we only got this in the regen point, so it is 80%. I mean, it's fine. Like, these guys are not it. I hope this is fine against Hexaghost, by the way. We do have vulnerable with the Bluff of Blood, and the headbutt usually is fine, yeah? But all these relics do not help against the Hexaghost. And we don't have any strength, so if the Bluff of Blood is not enough to kill the Hexaghost, we're in trouble. 80% potion chance, so usually just get new potions here. Motif, that's fine. Taking 0 does mean Bluff of Blood is not being playable, but the other things are a little bit too much damage, and here the headbutt is playing again. His headbutt has gotten me what, like 3 feats at this point, maybe even 4. That's pretty good, you know, the headbutt to get me the feat. It is on 19, and 19 does mean that we are bottom deck exactly the uppercut next turn, and we cannot feed because the Bluff of Blood is killing and strike feed is not enough. So we hopefully I don't bottom deck exactly the uppercut. You know, will be quite sad. Okay. And he's also freaking attack, so we wouldn't be able to play the feat safely anyway. Ignato's only on 8, but that's fine. Big. Okay, let's get a potion merchant. 70, not a very good potion, no? Wow, thank you, Ironclad. It's fine. 70% point chance, go here. Next upgrade is probably uppercut now. Even if I see shockwave in the next fight, I think uppercut upgrade is still maybe better than pommel, but actually I don't even know. Probably true. If we haven't seen anything extra against the Hexaghost, and probably both uppercut and shockwave will be fine even if we see a shockwave. And usually I don't even see the shockwave. Not yet, sure. Oh, here, yeah. One chance 70, we upgrade uppercut. And then take this. Like more feed HP, I don't care about advancing tiny chance, and more feed HP, the potion could be exchanged to become a better one. And this deck into Act 2 is not super comfy. It's like okay, but it's not actually comfy. And let's see an offering and then maybe a good boss relic, and then it's comfy as usual, but you know. Right now we don't have any strength to go into the Reaper, for example. If Reaper shows up in Act 1, you cannot use the Reaper, just sustain Sword in Act 2 still. So there are not that many things in the Act 1 boss reward that could make Act 2 so simple, because you see the relics in here, right? The tiny chest does nothing, yeah? The Immortal is a one draw on turn 1 sometimes, okay, cool. That's not too bad, half a bag of prep. But at the same time, it's not that good, it doesn't give you output for free, so if you draw terribly, it doesn't help. And the Gremlin Horn is only doing something in AoE fights, so you run into the Avocado, for example, or the Baseball, you're sitting there, you know, with 0 relics. And then you get hit, and then you're sad. I just go hopefully find something and at least get the feed HP. Point chance now 70%. And this fight is Giga Nasty, you can use this. Combust here, I think I should play. Yeah, the headbutt is going to do it again. For that, I would need to take damage though. Because I could kill this guy right now. The problem with that is that the Combust will kill this and then it draws on my feet and then discard. So if I want to guarantee the feat, I would need to take like 4 damage here. And we headbutt this guy instead. Headbutt this guy and play double defense. Yeah, we headbutt this guy, play double defense, and my HP goes to what? I take 4 here and take 5 damage from the Combust. So we're down to 37. 37 hit to 40 and then 46. That's still a good number, yeah. At most, maybe Combust take one more time with 45 is still a good Hexaghost number. Ah, that's fine. So we headbutt here for the feet and play double defense. But yeah, I think I want to keep Immortal over 1 HP. So we just play 1 card here and then Immortal 9, we go down to 39 HP, 39 goes to 45 and 45 is not that bad. It's okay. Oh, Strength Potion. Oh, yeah. 1 card reward, 1 card reward. And this one card could actually make Act 2 become significantly better. It was like this battle trend. Like, it's pretty freaking high impact. Otherwise, you can take the dual wheel for dual wheel feed, dual wheel bluff for blood. Point change now 60%. The strength pot is a much better panic potion if we see the draw the Hexaghost for first cycle is insanely terrible, for example, my damage might be slow. Upgrade here is still pommel, yeah, I think. Yeah, even with the trends upgrade. I mean trends, the pommel upgrade does not actually becomes worse with the trends or anything. One draw the becomes good because the trends in the pommel, but the other draw the becomes much better, you pommel into the trends. And then you have like a secondary thing to headbutt as well. My opponent chance now 60%. I am willing to spend strength pot in Hexaghost if the draw is not good. Because this potion into early act 2 is not that important. Yeah, play rest first and see the card. No commitment. Is that good enough to not strength pot? I mean, I haven't drawn anything bad, but I could just draw buff what next turn anyway. On the other hand, using the potion here is only 5 damage. We would never be 5 off, right? Because I'm greeting the strength pot. No, I think with red fish a lot. Do I own any Aspire plushies? No. In my entire life, I've only owned one plushie ever, and I didn't even buy it. Somebody else gave it to me. It's a Bulbasaur plushie. Yeah, I did not even buy it myself. Five damage, and the bad draw would be drawing Bluff button next turn. And then headbutt also missed, so we don't land it. It's only 5 damage, and we can even survive Inferno. Yeah? It's just not potion yet. Oh god. Well, I mean, at least the thing lands. And yes, Combust should be played. So is this bad enough? My Bluff button is 0 cost now, though. And, extremely likely I can headbutt it next turn for 33 damage already. We don't need to strength for I don't need strength for. Okay, so we did not draw the pommel, unfortunately. The best draw here will be to start the turn with the pommel. So you can always pommel into everything and then you can headbutt your Bluff for blood. Maybe that's not true because now you do not shuffle out your Bluff for blood. Because you can headbutt the Bluff for blood and then trance into it here and shuffle no card out. Yeah, Bluff for blood 0 cost, yeah, and then trance only draws 3. So it's like boom, 33. Then 15. And then play a defense. Damage is like on pace. I don't know whether on pace is good enough though. When should I be scared? Yeah, when should I be scared? I could be losing Fairy to 9x2 if I don't kill it quickly enough. I don't think I ever die to 6x6. Let's be real here. But 9x2, especially with seeing this hand, it could be a problem. So we have like what, 1, 2... How many turns do I have? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 turns before the thing. So Combust deals 20, and in this turn we already deal... I don't think I care about playing Bash. So we just pommel and then headbutt pommel with nothing... We draw nothing for Immortal and this. So that is already 28 plus the thing here 37, 37, 20, 57, 57 is on 100. 112 for blood, not always Vaughn though. The problem with using the strength pot now is that if we still die to 9x2, then I enter Act 2 with 0 pot, and this deck entering Act 2 with 0 pot is not super comfy, strength pot is still something. Well, chance still 60. Maybe I do just strength point. There is a chance I see that I can save the fairy here on the 9x2. Yeah, sure. After seeing this head, I've waited for a while. Yeah, but after seeing this head, I think it's time to drink. Yeah. Definitely not playing Bash, so we just headbutt the Bluff for butt now and then. This time it's only dealing 6. Okay. That is a little bit rude. Do I try or not? Yep, strike bot 1 turn earlier so defeating here. But I held on for too long. So now the feat might miss. I'll try this, not real HP, right? I honestly don't care even if it's real HP. Actually it's never real HP because I could always end it next turn with a strike. If I strike here, we'll die next turn always, so I should not even be playing any card. Okay, fine. Okay, now what? It blocks for 12, yeah? And I still need my Immortal to be properly set up for Act 2. I still need my Immortal to be set up for Act 2. It is 12. It's on 21. 21. Of course I could draw like so head like double defense and triple burn and then lose fairy, and that would suck. I would try. But I do think Immortal is more important than the other things. Okay, now we cannot try anymore, yeah? Because now I lose fairy. So I kill with 2 cards. Well, no feat. Small and sad. Potion at least. Okay, did get a potion back. 60%. No need for second feat. Impervious is okay. I did say this deck doesn't block that much, but Impervious blocks a little bit too much, and then Buff for Blood is not discounted. Yeah, unless we do have the Combust. It's not offering, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, this is not offering, yeah? And not offering is bad. You get Corruption and exhaust 4 defense. Well, you pay 3 energy to get 4 energy back and also like break 1 draw. And you exhaust your good cards, so very cool. Yeah, for Impervious. Yeah, and then the next floor is freaking Snecko. I haven't seen Snecko in forever, you know, and now I skip a Corruption and back 1 and immediately the Snecko and I cannot play the game. Because I don't pick the Corruption. Oh, that would be sad. Impervious. I don't think we need the late game power of Corruption for this kind of run. Hopefully that it's only late game and I don't need the Corruption inside Act 2 to kill the Act 2 boss. Because the Corruption does still make the deck's damage go up a lot into the Act 2 boss. Exhausting all 4 defense in here to like start looping Buff for Blood is not... It's not a bad thing at all, it's quite good in fact. But I don't expect the Corruption to do much in kind of like every other fight, unless we see a P-box or something, but even then, it's not that good. Because you also P-box away the defense, it could break. It's probably Impervious. Oh, man. Wow. I mean, there's one boss relic here, so I guess we click the boss relic. Yeah, there's only one boss relic on the screen, and do not even start talking about the crown. Like, feat is not enough block to deal with the crown late game. And the deck doesn't have anything to exhaust down to Bluff for Blood yet. All these cards are still here, don't have a second wind, don't have Fear No Pain, don't have Shockwave, don't have Disarm. So we are blind. I mean, being blind in ultra late game is not that bad. We do have like Fairy and Defeat, a lot of HP. Being blind with Impervious is pretty freaking bad. Being blind with Bluff for Blood is also not very good. But we are blind. Yeah, Dome Collector always. It's never not Dome Collector. No early shop either. Actually, there is. Yeah, this shop is not in such a terrible position. We cannot buy rare relics though. We can buy uncommon relics still. And it does get 2 elites, yeah? Because you can go to this shop after 3 whole wave fights. And then you get elite number 1 here, 5 is in between, you can always just rest. And then the second elite is burning, so you actually have to fight the burning elite. And you don't get your tiny chest if you go to the shop, because there's only 1 question mark here and then 2 question marks here, your tiny chest on 3. Other choice is starting here, you believe that you are strong. So you do this, and then elite number 1, 5, elite number 2, elite number 3, and then you go to ultra less shop. Seems a little bit suspicious. I think we go to this shot, yeah. So Jason with the red. So sidetrack them with the prime sub and 10 man special load. Yeah, that's not great, I would say. It's not so bad, the situation, but it's also not amazing. At least you do have a Gremlin Horn to deal with the leader, maybe with the dome. Is it possible to know when the collector attacks? Yeah, you hope the best. If she has 2 minions and she buffs last turn, then she always attacks. Yeah, very useful information right there. Because that is when she hits you for like 70 damage. Yeah, if she already buffed last turn and she has 2 minions alive, and then she's attacking guaranteed. Yeah, good for you. You know that you're getting killed. Extremely useful knowledge. Yeah, she can only attack two times in a row, so if she swings twice and you know she's not attacking the next time. Otherwise, this fight is like pretty freaking bad with the dome because, you know, her pattern is fairly random, yeah? And at the same time, the difference between her swinging and not swinging is insanely massive. Debuff on turn 4. So hopefully by the time we get to Collector, our damage is faster, they can just kill her in 4 turns, and then we don't need to look back. But yeah, just start here, yeah, like 1, 2, 3. I don't see why on earth they would not go to this short other 3 fights, but technically this is better than this. Chosen, final. Trancing here opens headbutting on the trance, but headbutting on the trance already happens. I could also play the Combust here so that my buff what actually gets playable. Yeah, thank you, Impervious, amazing. I could also trance here and then open energy port if I'm scared of this fight. Am I scared of this fight? I mean, I'm kind of scared of this fight, to be honest. If I trance with buff for blood, then energy port is not being used very nicely at all, yeah? This dropout is like horrible, by the way. Unless we have a kill on turn 3, because next turn I draw the headbutt and then we can... Is that buff for black headbutt or something I can kill on turn 3? So what's the bad thing to draw in here with the trend? Because all the defense are okay draws right now with the trend. Just literally just a buff for blood, because headbutt is okay here. Bash I don't care that much about. Feed immediately is like not... It's whatever. Yeah, literally it's just a buff for blood that is bad to trans into now. Yeah, these are fine. Right, rage is okay, next time is not that good. This dropout is still bad. That's sure. I wonder whether I should have even played the rage. It's not dead, by the way. 25-7. So if she weakens me right now, it's 1 damage off. If I play feed defense, that is. If I play feed defense in here, I cannot get the feed to redraw anyway, yeah? And it will be 1 damage off if she's weakening me right now. But the problem if I bash is that if she attacks me right now, I'm taking 9. So no matter what I play here, I have a bad case scenario, yeah? Oh yeah, defend weaken and next turn most attack for 24, but that's a pretty heavy hit. And we have 1 days here, so there's only 1 draw for lethal. I think I should bash. Yeah, of course it gets wrong. And did not draw the feed, so you know, it's small and sad. We cannot take this hit, yeah? We always need to kill here. At least Immortal is on 9. Yeah, even energy point on turn 1 to even feed on turn 2 here. At least it's here. Unless you tell me it's time for the freaking Rupture Plus to go with the Combust, the amazing combo or insane. Okay. Block over energy. Now that I have a shockwave, the energy pot plays a little bit more. Yeah, corruption. The block pot with the dome, not exactly the greatest thing of all time either, but it's like, okay. I wonder. Honestly, I would just prefer to not drop a freaking potion here, but you know, if it already drops, then you cannot do too much about it. I should plus over skip? No. If it's on floor before collector and my deck is still like this, ignoring a shockwave, without the shockwave in here, then maybe. Because I would need boss damage to not die. But otherwise, there's no chance. Right now, I think with the 750 month special lot. Yeah, that's a long ass time. Maybe one, honestly, maybe one very reductive explanation of Rupture is that no Reaper, no Rupture. Like, end of story. Reaper not in the deck, yeah, do not pick Rupture. End of story. And yes, I do not see a Reaper in this deck. And yeah, I probably block over energy. Probably. We just fought Chosen, so it's like what, baseball? Okay, this deck against baseball is pretty freaking bad. And against the baseball, the block pot plays better probably. Pattern's predictable. Against the Thieves, yeah, against Avocado, okay. Every fight is Thieves, the block pot just plays better except the birds. Like basically every single fight, the block pot plays better because they just hit me for a lot next floor. Okay, fine, block pot. One chance 30, yeah, unfortunate. We draw a potion here still. Here's a baseball and we can block pot. Thank you, Impervious. I think I should play Combust still though, because this fight doesn't discount my Buff of Blood very quickly. You know? When it discounts my Buff of Blood, I have taken like what 30 damage, so I think I would prefer to discount myself. Also, it deals the most damage here anyway. I could dig further, and digging further could mean I drop a blood now, and I'm a little bit sad, but I'm not that sad. Yeah, like drawing two older garbage as well. You can attempt to debuff it here, because if you play bad, you can actually weaken or vulnerable it, you know, or both. I mean, you can already vulnerable it though. It's like 4 damage and vulnerable, cost 4 energy to play, so it's over 2 turns. I think it's worth it to play bash. We know exactly what it's doing right now. Oh. Oh. Well, at least it's weakened next turn. I mean, it could be dead next turn, no? Because if we shockwave double defend here, yeah, our Bluff of Blood is 0 cost because it did deploy the Combust. And then next turn I can play Uppercut, it will apply both debuffs into Bluff of Blood, Headbutt, Strike here is already 4. Actually, no, it's Giga dead next turn. Yeah, this thing is like Giga dead next turn already, it's just I don't feed. But it is already dead, yeah, so that's fine. Do I play the rage or not? We can count damage. It's on 67 HP, yes. Yeah, it's currently on 67 HP. And we have Uppercut is 13, so it's on 54. 54 we play, this is on 21. So I need 4 attacks to kill next turn, yeah? Which does mean that my Immortal is screwed. Yeah, my Immortal is simply just screwed. I cannot do anything to save Immortal. Unless I choose to intentionally take 5 more this turn, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh well, so no Immortal for the next fight, but we still have the block pot. In that case, I should play the rest to advance further, I guess. In that case, I should play the rest. And maybe you can draw into the field. Ow! Buffer is 0 cost, oh, very nice. Uh, 9 plus 13 is killing, yeah? So we can strike here to have 1 chance to draw. Actually, we do have another chance with a Battle Trance. So I could top deck feed or Battle Trance, and Battle Trance can draw into the feed maybe. But there's only 1 chance. Feed. Ah, too bad. But we do kill. And that's thanks to the Combust. Yeah? If we didn't play the Combust, there's no way in hell you have lethal there because the Bluff of Blood is 2 cost. I mean, that was the reason why, half the reason why this card was picked in the first place, you know, to have a manual activator for this Bluff of Blood. So it did work. We'll change back to 40. Second Pommel would be nice if we can upgrade. In this deck right now, the upgrade priority is a Shockwave, and then maybe we can do Trends. I don't think the Rage is so important. We do have 3 fires. And then of course you take second Pommel, the end you can exhaust down somehow, which right now we don't have anything to exhaust. Like no, let's not even talk about second wind or whatever. Like even the freaking true wind we don't have. Yeah, no fin fire, no second wind, no corruption. I mean, I could have picked a corruption, it was not that good. And now it'll be okay though. Now the corruption will be okay. We added like more skills in here and have a second Pommel for payoff. So we can Pommel buff over the Pommel and everything dies to that. And basically everything dies to that. Like double Pommel buff for blood. But yeah, we are pretty far away from actually exhausting down, and that's fine. I go here, going to change this 40%. My favorite fight with the freaking dome. They could be attacking me for either 23 right now or 0. And the impervious is here again. I mean, the last 2 times impervious is in my hand, it blocks 0, yeah? So maybe we can follow the pattern. Like we draw, we see, observe the patterns, you know. That the enemy is not attacking was impervious in my hand. We have top like this every single fight, by the way, which is not necessarily a bad thing, you know? It's just that the enemies have not been attacking. We saw Chosen Baseball and both fights impervious as turn 1. If I play impervious, there's no way to... If I do play impervious, there's no way to actually put this to healing thresholds though. So if she's buffing right now and this guy's shielding, then we're facing 0. Yeah? I lose my impervious first of all. And then next turn I'm being hit for 31 damage without headbutt impervious potential. Oh, thank you, Dome. Very nice. I love Dome. So like choices is a Black Blood and Crown. So it's actually a forced Dome here because I don't have offering to play with Black Blood, and the deck was not good enough to play with Crown. So it's essentially a forced Dome. Which is not good, by the way. You don't see offering and then you also brick boss relic, yeah? Every time the offering is it's just like quite sad, you know. I guess you could headbutt here. You could headbutt Pommel and play impervious. If she buffs and they attack for 31 next turn, what do I do? I mean, I hope that I draw Shockwave and then cry, I guess. But then I can block pot. Yeah, probably do just headbutt Pommel and play impervious. And hopefully they double attack. There's a 39% chance for them to double attack and they do it all the time, you know, like, why not now? Like every time you see this fight, just double attack, you know, so they can do it again, you know. Surely they will do it. Please attack. Oh god. Oh god. Yep. Well, 31 damage incoming. This guy does not always attack still. He can not attack this turn. But yeah, thank you, impervious. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Is like, if we draw the patterns, yeah, impervious is turn 1 every single time and enemy is never attacking. But now I'm just sad. It's fine, we uppercut here. I don't care about Shockwave draw anymore. If I draw uppercut, I just play uppercut first to maybe open a lead on this at some point. She is always attacking this turn, right? Yeah, she is. I'm pretty sure she cannot buff 2 turns in a row, but yeah, I think she's always attacking this turn. So we are facing like what, 13 from here. And this guy could be attacking for 13 as well, but he's not always attacking. Trancing here can make me miss lethal, and then I'm sad. I mean, it's the same, kind of the same chance, but not always, because double strike into feet actually kills him on 33 still. And Buff Battle, of course, is one-shotting from 33, and then we do have the Immortal for next turn. I think defend block port here, right? Oh, can she? Can she buff twice in a row? I didn't know that. The only thing I remember about this fight is the 21 threshold, and then she cannot attack you 2 times in a row. That's the only thing I remember. 20 no, it's 21. Very important distinction. 21, not 20. Everything is 20, you can get your face blasted, yeah? It's 21 HP missing. Oh yeah, defend block port. Yeah, I'll probably defend block port. Oh. I mean, she attacked. I did drop a butt though, so all good. Now she always heals, and this guy's dead. Good for me. She could attack next turn though, unless she's weakened. I'm still frail, but she could be weakened. This is unpleasant. She's either buffing or hitting me this turn. If she attacks, it's for 9. And triple defense full block, but if she's buffing, then she always attack next turn. We usually can kill her, but then I don't feed, yeah. Otherwise, I would play double defense to headbutt, and then maybe take 3, but then we can cycle back into the thing. That's bad, yeah. The Centurion was kind. We did draw lethal, so it was not that bad. Blockpot was not that good though. How much was Blockpot for? She only attacked, yeah. Blockpot was only for like, what, 6? No, it's even less than that. Yeah, it's for 4. Yeah, thank you, Blockpot. Yeah, amazing, Dome. Yeah, good job. Good job, Dome. We did it again. Yeah, I've done it again, Dome. Thank you very much. But yeah, double defense. I think double defense and headbutt the combo, yeah. Okay, she's buffing. So she's always healing this turn. This is killing her though, and that's not very good. But we can force her to heal again next turn by doing this. Just top deck feed. I mean, that sounds like a good plan. Just top deck feed and everything's perfect. Why did I do the plan? I mean, the plan was perfect, but why didn't I do it? He's still healing. This turn is still a force heal. Unfortunately, it does mean the next time I cannot kill one card. So I need to go around for the immortal. If that's the case, I think I should be proccing immortal right now, right? Is that true? Maybe next time I'm forced to kill because I cannot block that well, and if she attacks, it would be for 13. I cannot block it at all. Now maybe I do one the immortal for next turn, yeah, so I can feed. Get the hell out of it immediately. You could attack this turn. Impervious here would be nice. No matter what, 3 cards draw. If I headbutt the trace, it's 3 cards. If I pommel first, it's also 3 cards. I go headbutt the defense and then play double defense. If that's the case, I could be taking 3 damage with the guarantees of feed. Yeah, a good guarantee of feed if I headbutt the defense here. On his dome, yeah, please read. Jason, please read before being toxic. What? Wait, this guy literally cannot read, yeah, and then this guy literally cannot read and only being toxic to the chatter. Like, what the hell? Yeah, what is wrong with him? I think I take damage. I mean, the feed is already +3, you know? And then he has a 60% chance to get the feed anyway, but she's not always attacking either. She could also be buffing this turn. I think I just headbutt defense, yeah? Okay, it's buffing and this is guaranteed feed. And Immortal's on 6, it's not even that bad. 6 good, maybe 6 is bad. Power chance 50%. Maybe 6 is bad, but 6 is like exactly proccing on the last card of turn 1, unless I draw on the expensive cards. Maybe 6 is terrible, maybe 5 was better. Another problem with minors, yeah, that's exactly what this deck needs. Okay, depressing question, I need a Peace Strike. I hope not, I have Blood Plus. This Peace Strike is pretty freaking strong. Yeah, probably not. I want to remove a strike in the shop, not add a freaking Peace Strike and then not remove a strike. Also, I want to upgrade combo and then Shockwave. Okay, skip. I don't care about the third combo here if it's minus. One chance 50%, we go shop. Sorry, give me a second. My cat wants to get out. Okay, yeah, 300 is not exactly enough for Relic, so if it's like Death Punch or Pocket Watch or whatever, and or Lizard Tail, and I cannot buy them, I'm sad. That's fine. Go here. Oh. Tiny bit poor. Yeah, just a little bit. You know? Like, I would claim that I'm like a little bit poor if you look at the screen. It's freaking clay dome, you know. It's clay dome that you walk into the heart. Your first cycle, you get it. Do you make it hit you or what? Because if it hits you with multi hit, you full block the next one for free. But then if it hits you with big hit, you lose like what 70 damage, 70 HP. Of course, later on you can barricade, and the clay already works with the combust, yeah, and we can pick bloodletting as well, brutality, whatever is like good. And of course, you have a billion max HP, so clay is blocking an insane amount. The competition would be me and the bone, maybe demon form if you are so incredibly scared collector, which I am by the way, but maybe not scared yet. I would be incredibly scared collector in maybe like what 7 or 8 falls from now, but it's probably not yet, right? The clay does mean the no remove and no potion buy, no? But yeah, freaking dome, man. Why is this here? Why are you here? What the hell? Not that you could be anything better, but like, why are you here? I haven't been able to actually click this book for a while, yeah? It's a fun book as well. Like normally when I see this book in Act 2, it's just like, okay, my deck is almost infinite and I'm also dying short term potentially, so I cannot click the thing. But this time I can just click the thing and then we get a good book. I can upgrade the pommel steel. My uppercut gets double play now, so the shockwave is less important, yeah? My bash also gets double play. My bluff gets double play before it's cheap. So either we have a one cost, I mean, bluff is just giga strong now, yeah? Either you can double play it or you get to play it for like one cost or less. Both cases are just good. 1 is deal 22 amazing, otherwise 2 is deal 44 also good. 3 is deal 44 is still a bludgeon. It's still a bludgeon plus, it's not so bad. Resting here to absolutely make sure you never lose fairy, or you can even go this way. I think I want the fire, so like this fire might dodge depending on what happens in these nodes, but I think for now I want to fight this elite immediately, even though potion change is 80%, so we could go here and find new pot. Yeah, this pommel I do want to be green, I think. From 60 we don't die with the freaking economic con here, even with the leader dome, yeah, because we have the gremlin horn too. Right? There's no way we die to elite from 60. I lose fairy for no reason. Well, that would never happen. Wait, what? Okay, my bad. Yeah, I opened my door. I opened my room's door for the cat, yeah, and then 1 minute later, he already cries to get back in. So, give me a second. Okay. My cat like to sit on my lap. This one, no. This one is very weird. Oh, I cannot. Okay, I have no idea whether he wants to be inside or outside. Maybe he wants something else. Maybe give me like 2 or 3 minutes. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully that's taken care of, but yeah. With how this is maybe the I mean I've had a couple of cats in my life, yeah. This one maybe is the one that's the like by far the most attached to its owner. It's like he's extremely scared of strangers, but whenever he sees someone that he trusts, like myself, my mother, my sister, like my family, like basically people he has met a lot before, then he's you know, he just never lets you go. At the same time, even though he's extremely attached, he just never really want to be that close, which I don't even understand why. Because my previous cat just sits on my lap and whatever, no problem. But this one, is always like he always sneaks up to me and then he sits next to me, or maybe under my chair. Then I move a little bit closer, yeah, and then he suddenly just looks away, pretending, okay, I don't care about you. So you know, I haven't had a cat like this before. I haven't really had a cat like this before, you know, that's what it is. Yeah, like the way he treats strangers and people that he is familiar with is like night and day. Okay, here we upgrade Pommel and I claim I don't die here. I'm 60. Because the fairy definitely wants to be kept with the dome geek late game and the clay and such. And the collector as well, fairy and collector is fairly important if we are not that strong by then. Upgrade. White chance 50%. Savers. And here's when you can see Immortal on 6 is bad, yeah? And I did say Immortal on 5 is probably just stronger. Because I'm playing, guess how many cards I'm playing this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. And my Immortal is screwed. Okay, now's your time, yeah? Now's the time, Impervious. I have been training for all of this, all of the runs until now. And now it's your time. Yeah, of course you're not here. Every single fight, top deck, you know, the one fight when I needed the top deck is not here. Thank you, it's fine, shockwave. Do I combust or not? Because my buff is only 0 cost. Even if I play a defend him, my buff is still 0 cost, yeah? Already. And I could headbutt the Pommel instead of the Trance as well. Either way, my Immortal is completely screwed, yeah? So the trance or the thing on top is not super important. At the same time, yeah, I don't think I'm even playing this defense because I could be weakened this turn and kind of need to like die next turn. And there's no guarantee I draw Buffer Butt. You know, without drawing Buffer Butt, the next damage is not that high. I guess I do have Uppercut playing Double. So I have 2 big attacks in here that could end this guy next turn if I'm being weakened right now. If I'm playing something like defend and headbutt the trance something. But probably I will just take the 5 extra. But I don't think I need to play Combust in this fight. Hopefully not strong. I don't think I do need I don't think I need to play Combust here though. So yeah, I think I do headbutt the Pommel instead of the trance. It's like 1 less card draw, but at the same time it's just damage. And then if you can kill it, Grammy Horn draw +1 anyway. Yeah, thank you, Immortal. Amazing. And that's what I'm saying, like on 5 is better, yeah. I mean, full block. Shockwave is like no problem, and this. Yeah, okay, this doesn't problem. Fight should be okay. Fight should just be okay for me. I can kill middle right now, but honestly, I don't see why I would do that. I mean, I know why I would do that because I don't waste damage. If I kill middle now. Okay, fine. Die. I mean, I can do this first. Should have done that before I play the other card, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Wow, thank you. Just in time. The hero arrives exactly when you need it, yeah? As usual. Weekend is actually fine, because now we always run to defeat. from the Immortal. Yeah, 11, but this kills, yeah. So it's clean. Very neat though, not exactly the greatest thing of all time with the Dome and the Clay. I mean, it's here. Gambler's Brew is the greatest thing of all time, maybe if they're strong enough. Point chance now is 40%. Power through, it would be very nice if I have a second win. I would pick a second win, you know, it's surprising, right? That I would pick a second win in a deck like this. I would. And the other thing is not anything, is the armaments in here doesn't even do much anymore. I guess you can still upgrade the feat, but upgrading Shockwave no longer is needed. It's no longer that important with Uppercut and Economicon. Vitality size is why. Got through. Probably go here and rest because I think I want to take this fight now over the fire here. Yeah, I think I want to take a fight, especially with the power 2 now. Like adding something like an evolve to this deck or finding second win is even more important. Yeah. Full rest. Probably don't key that. Every time I don't key this and back to every time I don't key this like 2 chance, I get a little bit disappointed. But at the same time, I can't do something. Yeah, this literally is here for you to find an offering at the end of Act 2 boss, and it doesn't find the offering in your set. But I guess Reaper now you can double play Reaper. Not that the deck has strength, no, we can double play Reaper. Yeah, go here. Yeah. Question card now especially makes this not even stronger too. One chance is at 40%. Potion chance most likely is irrelevant, no, because I don't really want to use any potion here unless we see like a potion bell or something. I'm forced to use it. Burning Elite we know it's not Slaver though, at least. At the same time, it does mean the Burning Leader could be happening, and that is a little bit dangerous even with the Gremlin Horn. I think with Necro we hit the baseball first, right? With Necro we can just hit the baseball now. We'll probably play the Combust. I will. It gives play block and also like comparable damage, and also discount blood for blood. Holy impervious, thank you. I mean, it does block this turn, no? You know, finally has done its job for like 1 fight. Blood for blood is still 1 cost, so it could kill here. It is only vulnerable 1 though, so maybe it doesn't. But I do have Immortal for next turn too, which I think I will keep Immortal. I can play like Impervious Red Strike. And hopefully this guy freaking dies this turn, otherwise we... I mean, I'm not thinking that much. If I headbutt uppercut, does it die or not? Yes, it's guaranteed. I could do that, but it does mean probably I missed the feat. Is that true? Double uppercut is already killing, yeah? So do I trance or not? Not trancing here usually means I can feed next turn. Yeah, I guess even if I bottom deck Bluff for Blood, I can double bash into feed, yeah, it still works. Okay, so just double uppercut here. I do draw +1 card though. So if I top deck exactly the feed from the Gremlin Horn, then it doesn't work. And then sucks to be me. Well, what can you do? What can you do, guys? Cannot do much about that. Well, we can try to block next turn. Every turn I stay here, I lose 1 HP to the Combust, yeah. But we can try to block next turn. We do block passive 7. So I trance to hope to redraw back into the field at some point. And this is not lethal, yeah. I mean, it is lethal with Combust, but I need the Combust to... I need to kill the feed, not the freaking Combust. So just play a Shockwave, if you don't redraw it, yeah, probably true. And hopefully next turn, draw 1 defense is already full block. If you're on defense is already full block here. 1 defense. Actually, should have even played that because now the pommel is suspicious. Okay, never mind. I need to draw into 1 attack though. If you attack here, this attack is too strong, this attack is too quick. Okay, 1 attack. Holy pommel. 1 attack, big. And no potion against 50. Holy question card. Oh, I love question card. It's a 5-rating Necronomicon, no? Have you thought about that? And there's also the power through. There's a heavy blade with 0 strength, but I have necro. But we have 0 strength. Seems a little bit suspicious. Yeah, I think we skip. One change is that 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 50%. Wow, thank you. Okay, how many fights have we taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Impervious has landed 1 time. Oh, great job, Impervious, thank you. Amazing. His Impervious has landed 1 time in 6 fights. The last Ironclad I saw in this event did not do so well. Hopefully this deck is a little bit stronger than that. We usually are okay though, but if I bottom deck if I bottom deck all my expensive attacks, yeah, that Necronomicon they suddenly don't have damage and things could get troublesome. I think I start the turn with Strike on Romeo and then see though. Yeah, Strike on Bear here, when I draw uppercut it doesn't kill, yeah, but Bluff for Butt draw is still killing. On 3 cost. I think I just started with Strike on Romeo. Wow, thank you. Okay, next question. Do I intentionally take damage or not? Because Impervious is blocking too much and then we could headbutt the Impervious as well next turn or something. And the defense here is taking 3 and lose 1 plated armor, yeah? But we gain back 3 block from the clay and my Bluff is discounted. It's not discounted too much though, it's still 2 cost, so Necronomicon still plays well and can one-shot any bandit. I think it just makes sense to play defense right over Impervious. I think we still hit Romeo, yeah, and then clear it up. Okay, can kill Bear now if you want, which I don't mind that much. Don't need to spend 3 energy on Bear though, and we get the thing back. That still hurts by the way, just so you know. It still freaking hurts, yeah. Or you can start the turn with double uppercut on Romeo and then just see the card you draw. I don't know what on earth you want to see though from here. Because it wastes damage if we do that, yeah? And then the card you draw in here most likely doesn't even do anything. And the next turn the other guys are also not dead. Because this the Bear blocks for 9 and also hits for 20. Which is not exactly very good by the way. This is 32, yeah? And then you can play Strike here exactly to on Bear. And we see 1 card. Unfortunately right now my 2 costs cannot be played, my Shockwave cannot be played either, so it's only the power 2, this is a good draw off of this. Is that true? I mean, kind of, yes. Drawing feet right now is not even that good, we can have headbutt I guess, otherwise we can block 1. I think 24 right now, I'm currently blocking 8, so I'm taking 16, that's still fine. Maybe I should just play the purple. Yeah, Buffer Blood is here, it's fine. I don't need the Buffer Blood. And we open feet next turn. I think we block this 1. I don't think there's any reason not to block this 1. After playing the Pommel, because they already heavily thrown here next turn. Yeah. Buffer Blood is 0 cost, right? Yeah, sure. And this is lethal. And of course we full block here with the Rage. And next turn is dead. Pommel is killing immediately. I think the power through here decreases the chance I can delay this fight 1 more turn for the Immortal. Next one is Burning Elite, so I would prefer to, you know, especially, yeah, really big, the leader, yeah. Especially the Burning Leader, I think I would prefer to have my Immortal setup. Oh yeah, 3 here, we can do 4, 5. Only 2 good. Yeah, this unfortunately killed, so we do trance. This unfortunately doesn't block because he only hits you for 8, but this only blocks for 4. And Immortal right now is on 8, so it's not the worst, because on 8 it does mean if you draw a big attack, you can start the turn with a bash or uppercut, and you see the Immortal card anyway from the Necronomicon. So you just play 4 cards here, yeah. No potion, potion 60. Yeah, well, thank you. Amazing. I love question card. Of course, if I burning, yeah, potion 60, so I'm willing to spend game those pool. I just want to keep Fairy for as long as possible, maybe until the end of the run. Release it after the hard fight would be the ideal case. But this Fairy is extremely valuable for this run, especially with the Clay as well converts into. I don't even know how much HP in the hard fight. I will fight this, yeah. Potion 60 is I'm willing to use this too. Large size book. Kind of a normal book. Impervious once again does nothing. Thank you. And Immortal on 8 is exactly terrible here with this draw. So that's nice. Yeah, because the trend will just start the Immortal, yeah? So we cannot do something like Combust into trends and get the Immortal card. It just goes into nowhere. And I do not want to play Impervious this turn. So once again, Impervious miss, by the way. This is an enemy that attacks you every single turn, and Impervious still miss. Like, isn't that just amazing? That I can do that. That this enemy is attacking you every single turn. And the Impervious is still bad to play. Yeah, really funny how that works. Hitting 18 right now, yeah, I'm watching you, I'm watching you. Okay, Combust into trance and then we just cry. I don't think I will use potion this turn, I don't think I start the headbutt because I do want headbutt the trance for next turn. Trying to feed here when debuffs are not down seems a little bit weird. My buff one is decosted to 0 immediately, though. I guess unless it does a worse pattern, then my buff one is 1 cost and I'm just sad. Otherwise, my buff one is on 0. I don't really want to play power through here either. But I think we just play 3 attacks and be small, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's normal pattern. So now my clay is 9, my Buffer Bat is a Giga 0 cost, and it's debuff. It is doing 15 this turn most of the time, so you can just block that. Because the Buffer Bat is already decosted. And 9 damage is not worth that much considering we have like 0 energy deal 33 right here. And it is debuff forever, so even if it keeps attacking, it doesn't deal that much damage, yeah, for a bit. It could be doing 2 to be this turn as well, though. Okay, it does a normal pattern. Holy Necro. It's only doing 18 right now, it's already Giga debuff. I don't see why I would exhaust his shockwave and take damage. Just play this. I think it's only 25, we block 5 already, so most will take 20. Okay. And you're Immortal perfectly on 9 this time. And we barely took damage in this fight, which is kind of expected. This fight is the good fight for us. The leader is definitely worse, even with the Gremlin Horn. Because this fight, you see the moment you play uppercut is like debuff forever and also deal like billion damage. That's small. I have no idea what this relic is going to do, but you know, I guess it's here. Okay, somebody remind me to check this card reward without the question card. When the run ends. Hopefully I win. And we can check whether the question actually gives me this card or not in this side. That was pretty good. It's not that good yet, because we don't have you know, we still have 4 strikes in here and this cannot be exhausted, yeah? And we don't have that Dark Embrace or something, so it's pretty slow. But it's pretty good. It's a start to, you know, make the deck broken. Ooh, 2 strike disappear. Okay, I love making 2 strike disappear. You can also be strong. And you can also be strong, like Jax and then, you know, like Clay, Jax and Blood for Blood and... 2 strike disappear. Okay, a lot of cards disappear, yeah? A lot of cards will disappear from this deck. And we do have if we just slam corruption in here, we have how many cards? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you can ignore this. In boss fight, you will just play this if it finds anything dangerous. So you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This cannot be exhausted, so it's like 9. 9 cards with 2 pommel, you're like 1 remove away. We're like 1 remove away from being able to just exhaust the entire deck down and then do pommel, buff for blood, and just, you know, enemy dies immediately. It takes a while though, you don't have Dark Embracer, you know, it still takes a few turns. You play Corruption and then you also need to line up how to with the second win, yeah, because the deck doesn't have an evolve. So you cannot get rid of the wounds otherwise. That is very, very good, holy crap. Like, how is this legal that you just have the... You just go into an event node, yeah, and you change 2 strike to a Corruption Bloodletting in the deck like this. That's like pretty illegal though. Oh, impervious, thank you. Okay, 1 out of 7, yeah, 1 out of 7. Yeah, 1 out of 7 in this arc. Thank you. Thank you, impervious. Just start with Corruption and it cannot actually play Uppercut or Bash though, but I think it's fine. You can start the turn with Strike as well to do what? The only thing I would do would be the Uppercut, I guess, but maybe Bluff for blood. Because even if I Corruption and draw the pommel, I probably don't even play the pommel now. So it's just headbutt, I lose 3 damage, you know, but... So I could start the turn with Strike and then see. Yeah, maybe. I change the playstyle, yeah, the player got better. That's the biggest change, by the way, if that's what you're wondering. The player got better. But to give a little bit more detail, there's just Act 1. So the development of Ironclad, at least for me, has been fairly interesting because this idea has been around for a long time. Is that because Burning Blood is so incredibly insane in Act 1, you're allowed to get out of Act 1 with like some ridiculous decks. You add 1 anger, you never add any other attack, and suddenly you add all block and somehow Act 1 still dies. You farm max elite, and then you get out. This has been done since 2022, 2023. It's not a new thing. And the problem though with that, with that back then is that after you do something like that, you pick like 1 angle, or maybe you pick like 1 pommel strike or something, you farm Act 1 for free. You want to Act 2 and like immediately die if you don't have an offering or the relics are not like amazing. Because you don't have damage in Act 2 anymore, and then you just drop dead immediately, even though your deck is quote unquote good. But yeah, playing Act 1 better just means that you can actually do this basically the same thing, but now you don't die in Act 2. That's the shortest version of it, is that the idea was there, but back then Act 1 was not played well enough that you go into Act 2 and not get owned. Nowadays though, the deck looks extremely greedy, and even when the relics don't even do that much, you can go into Act 2 and it'll be fine. And then suddenly your run is just completely broken because you never pick any bad card. I do pick bad cards once in a while. I add Peace Strike and I remove it later when, you know, Peace Strike does its job. I add 1 bad card. I add 1 bad card and maybe carry 1 brick. And that's basically the common tolerance for a run. But yeah, just play Act 1 better, like the shortest version. Like 1 better and then you win. As always, like, is there anything in this game that doesn't involve playing Act 1 better? But yeah, starting with Strike here, where top deck Bluff Blood, I think we just double Bluff Blood, ignore Corruption as well. We do Bloodletting in here, and this defense is not even worth playing. This is cheap, and this is like, yeah, with 2 energy, but it lose me 3 right now, yeah. Watcher strat is more Watcher than Watcher because the... It's weird to explain. It's actually a little bit weird to explain, but Ironclad is more Watcher than Watcher herself. You know? It's like it's what people think Watcher is. Before you get good at Watcher, because this character is not strong enough for you to actually play around like the giga garbage roll. You don't need to add like crap. You don't need to add some like some cross joints or some flurry or some like bowling bash into your deck like every run, you know. In fact, even if you overpick a little bit, you know, as long as your card rewards are good enough, you can overpick and you are completely fine late game. Watcher, if you overpick garbage too much, actually you have problems. But this character, you're actually allowed to overpick as long as you know what you're doing. Like any skill you overpick, okay, second win, like, okay, gone, poof, disappears. But for Watcher, you pick something that deceive reality and never goes away, you know, just stuck there forever and you're sad. If you overpick it early game, and then late game is a late game tight enough that, you know, it gets in the way. This character is like hard to explain. And almost entirely the Ironclad gameplay is macro, yeah? It's like you have a good strategy in this character and you win every time. Like playing the correct lines in fight a lot less important compared to, let's say, like defect. But that's also when what the difficulty is coming from, you know. It's difficult to actually understand what would make a strategy like so gear consistent. Because it's pretty freaking easy on Ironclad to, you know, just click the good cards and then you win probably like around 80%, maybe it's more than 80 a little bit. Now to go further, you actually need to understand the character like very well, like exactly what you're doing with this relic in the early game. Okay, no, yeah, just take a strike here, and then see the cut. Okay, if the second strike, I play corruption. Hopefully I can feed now. It's 1 damage off, by the way. I already know it's 1 damage off. I do have a headbutt though, so it's probably fine. And they are weakened. I don't need to play Combust. Should I play Combust? It's like 1 flaw. This Combust is like 2 HP or something. This Combust is like -2, yeah? And the Bluff for Butt 3 cost is still instant killing 1 guy. And then the other guy is alone, is also debuff. I don't need this Combust. I don't need this Combust. I think. Okay. Bats here. Yeah, Bluff for Butt. Boom. See? Uppercut being here is a little bit less pleasant. Fencing now, honestly, is like fine. We still have Bluff for Butt for an economic con, yeah, double combo into Impervious, no problem. And yeah, I did not need to play the Combust. It is 1 card kill, so we played Impervious first. Oh, thank you, Impervious, and Advancing Bottle. And just second win to Bluff for Blood, one card player in Bottle 9. Infinite. I mean, there's absolutely no reason not to pick that. That is extremely good. In fact, that's probably my upgrade. I don't think I care about Corruption upgrade, I don't care about Shockwave upgrade, I don't care about Rating upgrade. We just take the pack and upgrade it immediately, and then you can ignore Corruption boss fight as well. With the Burning Pack now, you can like power 2 second win, Burning Pack your way through, and then just play some Bloodletting or something, and you can Blood for Blood the enemies to death. Or you can take the Berserk, I don't know what for, but you're not sure. To take inquiry, I talk a lot. I think more than half of the time this act 2 is just me talking, and then maybe like what 3 or 5 minutes or something with my cat. But this act 2 has not been actually difficult. I have just been talking a lot. Yeah, with the pack. Yeah. Hopefully Collector is actually not difficult. Though. I'm claiming the Collector is fine. We just have to put the pack. Thank you. 1 out of 8. Yes, 1 out of 8. So I've taken 8 fights in this act and Impervious has played 1 time. That's amazing. Thank you, Impervious. Great job. Yeah, live demonstration. Impervious it freaking sucks. In early game it is. Impervious later on because it plays, so it's usually picking over skip. But if you're picking Impervious over some like feed fire, like offering or whatever, you may rethink your decision a little bit. Yeah, this guy is not actually good bringing into Act 2 for the most part. It's like okay. It's not. It's usually not this bad, yeah. But this one is exceptionally bad for the Impervious. It's usually not this bad. So what do I start this turn with? I think I always play uppercut, right? So just play the uppercut. Oh, Tiger Strike. Oh, Shockwave. Not that I want to play Shockwave though. Shockwave probably should be played after Corruption. Yeah, now that I packed the strike, I can play Corruption now and we will have enough draw, right? Because my deck only has like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to keep the feed around, I want to feed her. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks. Oh, 8 attacks and pack 1 time hand field. That should be good enough. Even if the power 2 second win doesn't line up, but it usually does. Yeah, usually it just does because it can just keep the power 2 and the second win itself until the last hand. Do I want to bloodletting here or not? It refunds the HP loss and Bluff of Blood is still Necronomicon. I think so, right? Just to advancing more to a little bit and then play Bash. Someone calling Impervious playing for enemy? Yeah, that was me. I'm pretty sure I am the one who said the thing first, but maybe it spread to other people. I'm pretty sure I am the one who started saying that though. It's like Impervious is a vault for the enemy. When you have 3 energy, that is. When you have 4 energy, it's a bit better, yeah. But when you pick this card from Neo, you're essentially playing the vault. Yeah, for the opponent. Which is not the greatest thing, Vault is usually pretty good. You can also exhaust the Shockwave now. Why do I care about Shockwaving the minions again? I mean, I kind of do care about Shockwaving the minions a little bit because I'm not killing them. Yeah, if I draw Headbutt, I guess it would just Headbutt pack though. I'm not going to freaking... there's no attack I need to even exhaust. I want to pack away the Bash or the Uppercut or whatever later. All my pack targets is already here, so even if I Headbutt the pack, it doesn't get anywhere when I play Corruption. Oh, that's a bit weird. But Locust now, no, it's the fact that it costs 2 energy and it overblocks by too much. You can see that if the enemy is attacking you for like 15, blocking for 30, it serves no purpose. Instead of playing 2 energy, block 30, you can play 1 energy, block 15, it does the same job, except you have more energy to do your thing. Which is why Power 2 is insane, but Impervious is not good. It's just the fact that you have energy to do other things and any overblocking is just wasted. Not the block cards are bad early, block cards are okay. But like, even when this plays is not necessarily that good. So much exhausted now. I'm thinking of exhausting this though, because exhausting this might be better than exhausting this. Probably not. Now this could be headbutted though. We could headbutt this and block because I don't think I care that much about headbutting the pack here. There's nothing to even pack. Yeah, there's nothing to even pack. Whatever, just play attack thing. Okay, here's the Corruption, and we can headbutt the Shockwave, all the Impervious, everyone. Playing the power through now is a little bit weird though. I will play the Corruption, but I think I headbutt the Shockwave, huh? We could headbutt the pack, but I think I want to pack an attack. So I'll probably just headbutt Shockwave and play this fight a little bit slower, it's fine. Even when we're debuff, we are going to be okay. She could discount my power to 0 right now. Actually, if she doesn't attack this turn, and then the minions will still chip me, yeah? Because I don't play power through. Should I play power through? I could also headbutt bloodletting. Like, how is it? Maybe headbutting bloodletting is just good. Yes, I headbutt bloodletting and we play like headbutt into pommel and then bloodletting into corruption. My buff for blood would be 1 cost, so it's no longer necro, but that's fine because it also gain enough damage to kill the minion. This hand's a little bit weird. Yeah, this hand's a little bit weird. Of course, you can also game this rule to solve every single problem right now, but I don't think this fight is that scary. Hello, Pori. Hello, Nature's Oxide. This is weird. That is a little bit weird. Shockwave next turn is not even that important. Yeah, I think it's to be faster now, right? So headbutt the... Yeah, headbutt bloodletting, pommel to bloodletting, play bloodletting, and then what? Just 3 cards, and then corruption 4. Energy is neutral, we just see 1 more card. So I still have 1 energy left. To be able to maybe play this pommel, try all the combust or just Bluff with blood. I actually want to even headbutt anything. What if we just pommel now? Yeah, what if we just start with the pommel and if it draws second win, you can just corruption power to second win and everyone's happy. Otherwise, you can exhaust some defense. That's probably stronger because even if somehow I'm panicking, I can game this rule after the pommel strike as well. I think I should just pommel and ignore the headbutt. Hopefully not dumb. Let me just like defend here. If she doesn't attack, it's a little bit annoying. Okay, she does attack though, so my buffer what is 0 cost. There's nothing to pack here. Oh, there's something to pack now. Thank you, pack. Power 2 second win. Yeah, thank you, Impervious. Does nothing. So we just exhausted the entire deck now, yeah? Like everything is gone. And my deck has, after I exhaust these skills, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 8 cards, so I could brick, yes. I could actually brick. I mean, I can game those blue always 1 time. But whenever I don't draw the pommel top deck, I could brick. If I keep the feed. I mean, I'm keeping the feed. Do I play Combust though? His damage loop is like so incredibly high, but it doesn't happen next turn, so we will be weakened probably. Yeah, we will be weakened before the loop comes in. Yeah? And the loop, when I'm weakened, deals what? She's still vulnerable forever. And this would be +2, that's 24, and this is +1. The turn is... We need to start with pommel first to reach the other pommel, and then we need to pommel again to see the pommel, and then we can start playing Bluff with Blood. So 2 pommel first into a Bluff with Blood. Yeah, 2 pommel first and then Bluff with Blood, and then pommel Bluff with Blood. And then pommel Bluff with Blood again. Those are like 4 pommels and 3 Bluff with Bloods, right? Which is 72 plus 44. Only 120 something. Okay, fine, Combust. Can I advancing bottle? I should. Attacking again will be good. Okay, thank you. So she doesn't have armor. Could headbutt pommel right now and kind of go. I think I would do that. Because I do have bloodletting energy this turn as well. Yeah? Even though the turn cannot actually go full from here, we can deal like quite a bit of damage and exhaust every single skill now. Also, the minions weaken. exhaust the chance. Did not draw the thing we can headbutt the pommel strike. Oh yeah, we do have headbutt, so at least next turn I do have full prep. Yeah, that's fine. Immortal is helping one time as well. She should die in 2 turns. I don't think we kill her this turn. Maybe I do though. I don't know. Because we do have Immortal plus draw. But it could be possible if she dies right now. Actually, she does, because if we reach 03 in here, you can play Bluff right one more time. I want to feed though. I do want to feed. But your Immortal setup is perfectly here to play 1 extra Bluff of Blood this turn. She doesn't die now to the feed. We don't have enough energy. So what if we just killed this? I think so, I just killed that. If I play this and don't draw the feed top deck next turn, we max out Immortal, I don't care, yeah? I mean, just don't do that, just top deck the feed. Resummon. Okay, resummon is actually good because now I can pommel a minion to guarantee that feed is drawn. In fact, we can even use the minions in here to advance Immortal, yeah? Because they give me Gremlin Horn energy as well. Very kind of them. Yeah, very, very kind of these guys just spawn in here and give me energy. And attack is to play attack in, attacks on, so that's very nice. Yeah, very, very kind enemies, you know. This kills, so we should play the strike here, yeah? And then play the pommel here. So it goes on 8 and Gremlin Horn energy and maybe it works. Ah, perfect. Don't die. See. Any offering? Holy question card. Yeah, question card kills? Dead. Block Potion no way is better than what we had. Barricade would be nice there too. I wouldn't mind a barricade, but offering is, yeah, should be the best choice. And a pyramid one. No. I mean, cube is like kind of pyramid. And we do have Combust cube, yeah, thank you, amazing combo. Bloodthing cube and then offering cube though. And I don't need the 5th energy for this deck at all, yeah, with the corruption already here for most fights. And the bloodthing and the offering, and 4th energy already. Also these downsides are like, I mean this downside is okay. We don't really need to upgrade any card from here, you know, it's like double pommel strike. Double pommel strike, Bluff battle already, enemies Giga debuff. So you can take the hammer. Yeah, you can take the hammer, but this cube is like insanely fast in the heart, yeah? You just ping yourself a little bit for the clay on turn 1 anyway. And then you have a full hand with like, some attacks and you second win like, 1 time, everything exhausted, and you don't even have to play corruption, and then boom boom. I don't need this, right? I mean, I can certainly see some draw orders I need the... I can certainly see some draw orders where the 5th energy plays, you know? I mean, because very obviously it's just double pommel into corruption and 5th energy plays immediately when you don't draw these cards. Now, we are not literally infinite, let's make that clear. So, Awaken 1, you can see in the collector with the cube right now, my output hasn't increased. Like maximum output per turn hasn't increased unless I don't play corruption. If I pick the hammer, then my damage goes way up to in 1 turn, so maybe we could have considered that as well. But otherwise, we only deal around like 100 and... actually, we have not weakened. If I'm not weakened, then this is like what? We can remove more cards, huh? So it's probably like 4 times Ruffle Button and then 4 Pommel Strikes. This would be 60 and this would be... Yeah, we only deal around like 200 damage per turn. Which is very scary because I don't... Let's be awake, eh? When we only deal 200 damage per turn and don't block. I mean, we block with like 1 billion HP with the clay though, you know, you ignore that. Our loop will end when I deal 200 damage per turn. And after that, I cannot do anything else. Yeah, very, very, very scary, I know. This pack is like a billion fires. Do we have any upgrades? I guess corruption upgrade is nice now. Offering upgrade is still nice. Bloodletting upgrade is actually insanely good because it does open you a line to just play without a corruption. With it's fast. With the cube, it's fast. And then you can upgrade. Yeah, bloodletting go like burning pack, headbutt, burning pack, and then second wind bomb form. So the pack with a billion fires on the left is not that bad. It's one of the only ways to get 2 elites in the act. The other path is like 0 fire. We go 2 question marks, right? Because this is tiny chest, yeah? And then I want to roll 1 for red mask in here to go to this shop. If we roll 1000 gold... Would that be stupid? Yeah, the question is that if I see 1000 gold for my room here, would it be stupid? Because it's definitely wrong. I take the gold. I will see. Hopefully I just see the red mask and we relax, you know. I go double question mark, I get a chest here and then go one. Can we get a second tiny chest? No way, right? Yeah, no way. Amazing turn. Somehow we have crafted a hand on turn 1 that takes damage if the Immortal doesn't draw anything. That's pretty incredible with red mask trying to needle, but you know, somehow the turn 1 hand is potentially taking damage unless I play the feat, which I will not, by the way. Play the feat here. Rage withdraw, not the worst thing, man. We don't need like Embracer, just start the turn with Rage before committing energy on this. I guess we are not playing Corruption because it's block 6 and also vulnerable 4. Come on, no, just freaking rest, please. Like, ignore this relic existence unless you see potion bell or we are dying in a fight or something. These potions are staying here forever. Basically, these potions are not going away. Do I combust or not? If I combust here, blood for blood can go down to 1 cost. I have bloodletting anyway, though, and then combust cube a little bit, but the feat is already here. I guess I could miss a headbutt if I really to combust. And it makes a headbutting feat extremely annoying. If I do play the combust, that is. Ow, and the Q. Can I not play this offering? I kind of don't want to play the offering. It's pretty hard to feed next turn if I don't play the offering. Because it goes to 46 and this is only 15, you know, and this is too much damage. So we need to draw into the uppercut, but not pommel strike into it, because pommel strike into it is also too much damage. Okay, I probably should just play a freaking offering in the rest once, you know, something. Ow! Oh, thank you. This is a 38 and yeah, 51, so it doesn't die. Very good. Impervious here, by the way. Yeah, headbutt to feet. Holy, 1 card full block. You can play this as well, where you can let the Impervious have its time. It hasn't been doing anything for a while, so maybe you can give it like a little bit of spotlight, so that it's not, you know, it does its job later, maybe. It makes the workers happy, you know, look at this. Happy. Yeah, now I can feed. Yeah, if you play Combust, you don't actually get to set up headbutt feed, then maybe you're set. Big. Corruption Sentinel, Shield of the Gods. Only does anything if we see Dark Embrace. I think if I see Dark Embrace, I win. So this is like kind of useless. You can pack away the thing, I guess. But we already have Bloodletting offering, yeah? There's always a chest. 36 go, maybe not, right? The annoying thing about this though is that it actually gives you gold threshold for to buy rare relics here. If this question mark is nothing, it actually can give you a rare relic, yeah, 36 gold, right? 306. And then plus this is at 320. Okay. Get rich. Not rich. Yeah, the mobile actually missed rare relic threshold, so now we see that branch in the shop cannot buy and then lose. Because it is impossible to win without red branch corruption. Now, I don't know whether it's doing anything or not, but it's in my hand, I guess. Okay, next question. Are we actually fine against the spikers if we play corruption? If we don't play corruption, we are fine eventually. If we do play corruption, then are we fine or not? Spikers. I mean, either way, I can just transfer. I guess I could headbutt here immediately as well. I think I will just trans. And it's a bit weird to play corruption here, right? Yeah, it's a bit weird to play corruption here. Yeah? Let's just like uppercut here, kill, and then power 2 second win or what? And that's not even good though. It sounds like so annoying. Why are there 2 spikers? What the hell? Why are there 2 spikers? Why are you here? Feeding a spiker is so hard to do though. Feeding a spiker is actually so hard to do. Not doing any damage here is also like a little bit annoying. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, weather is really cold, at least for my standards. It's approaching single digit Celsius. And yeah, whenever this happens, the cat is a little bit, you know, overeager. Like he cannot decide between just sitting in a warm place and then moving around. So he just wants to get out and in and out of bedroom. Single digit, no, single digit is like 9. it's not like 2 or 3, it's actually like 9 degrees. How cold does it get? The coldest? I think it usually goes down to maybe 7 or 8, but not lower than that. But it does feel cold. I've been in places that you know, that have temperatures quite a bit lower, yeah? But it doesn't really feel that much colder compared to when I'm at home. Maybe it has something to do with like the humidity and whatnot, but I'm not so sure. Because when I was staying in Germany like early last year or something, I think it was like -5 or -10, yeah. And of course it's insanely cold outside. But inside the house, even without like permanent heating, it's not that cold. It's weird, I don't know. Okay, back to the what the hell do I play? How do we not get owned by the spiker? I mean, of course I can just play Combust and then play some bloodletting or something and then lose a lot of HP. I don't want to lose HP. Maybe just kill Exploder now. Yeah, maybe just kill the Exploder now. Sure. And then, do I want to play Corruption or not? I think it's just power 2 second win, yeah? And exhaust down to power 2 second win, and maybe you can Bluff for but 2 cost or something, and use that to kill, or 1 cost, and use that to kill the Spikers after. There's something like, yeah, uppercut here, and then just power 2 second win after. I don't care about the rage, yeah? I don't play Corruption here, I think. Hopefully not dumb. We can attack. Oh, I could be taking 2 damage. Not taking 2 damage. Wouldn't say these turns are the greatest turns of all time, because I'm just doing nothing and then they are building up. And there are 2 of them, yeah, not 1. I haven't drawn these cards, and these are my cards. And these are the cards I want to play. I could pummel this guy, and they could be both attacking this turn. I think I should make a little bit of progress, yeah? But I don't want to play Combust. Okay, can play the Blighting or the Offering here. It's not too bad. Shuffling in the... No, it doesn't shuffle in the pack. Yeah, it was a bad way being Immortal. Huh? Yeah, draw power 3 cards, but you play the thing, the Immortal procs, and then the pack is shuffled out. Okay, so how much HP loss am I allowed to preserve here? Because if I play both of these, then I'm pretty sure the fight is like over, yeah? But then I lose 9 HP. And damn sad. Double playing the Bluff for Bluff is not even a good thing, though. I only want to single play it. Okay, fine. Ow. Okay, I haven't drawn to anything. Oh, I was hoping I would draw into some of these, but apparently not. In that case, maybe like this. Oh, that's really weird. It's still kind of fine though to just like do nothing this turn. It is a bit weird. Of course, I can play defend and then play Bluff but here as well. It goes to 6 blocks, so if they both of them attack, I take 6, so I take 0. Okay, I guess the cat is settled under my feet. Yeah, some of you have seen this before, but I can show you like what it is under my feet right now. Give me a second. Yeah, I took this picture like a few days ago. It came? Nah, it's just a photo. Where is it? Yeah, here. Copy link. Not quite in the same pose, of course. He's not sleeping right now, but yeah, that's basically the situation. Yeah, that's basically the current situation. Okay, just buff about here. You can feed immediately and lose 5, but I don't want to lose 5. Surely they're not both attacking, and I'm fine. Okay, yeah, only one of them attacking with full block. So I can power through, probably just pummel here. Did not draw the feed. They have to play 3 more. Fine, 3 more. Yeah, I don't want to play the bash ever. Let's get out here, the bash. Okay, now we can finally, actually play some card. Beat this guy. And then one more time with the power through into attack, and we have it. We don't need to take 2 damage for no reason. Ow! I don't know, it's a chair, but I just put the blanket like on the chair itself. Yeah, I just put the blanket on the chair itself. And it covers the ground. Underneath the blanket, there's a heated mat as well. So it's very warm and cozy. Yeah, whenever winter comes, I always do this setup for my sitting place. Because I use my PC pretty often, I need to make sure it's like warm and comfortable. The moment I draw power through, we kill. Immortal's on 8, I don't care. Do I care? Maybe I can care a little bit. We can just blood burning pack into the thing next turn. Okay, fine. What if I bought a deck burning pack? And we still try need though. Okay, it's fine too. Healing. Okay, burning pack away the uppercut. It's powered through. I can win. And here's kill. Elixir, yeah, would be nice if you see Dark Embrace, but then I don't need Elixir. Otherwise, it is just better. Because we will remove at least one more attack, and probably both strikes will be gone. And then even when the hard shuffle into status is still okay, and we have the freaking cube is going to hard fire, so the pommel strike destroys itself. I do not have Evolve. I also don't have Medkit. I also don't have Dark Embrace. I think it's green though, and then green it just upgrades one. It like upgrades my loop by 5 block. I don't care about you, Skip. Often not stupid, but it's really hard to actually even play the power through if it's not on the same hand as second wind. As you can see, like the 2 wounds are quite bad to redraw, and I don't have the evolve. And I mean, it's not common. Like maybe it's common nowadays among the you know, the teenagers or whatever, I don't know. But when I was a kid, it's definitely not a common practice to name pets here. Oh god. Well, one curse. What can you do? I just call them the Vietnamese word for cat. It's like mèo. Yeah, you just say understand. Yeah, my cats always understand when I call them. And now it can curse me this turn, yeah, because I play an attack. I did this fight, I will just play my cards. I did this fight, I will just play my cards. Just second window this away, probably. And then maybe next turn we are there. It could curse me immediately, I'm sad. Okay, it didn't do that. Not drawing the headbutt though. Not drawing the headbutt here means that we have to actually sit here for one more turn. If I draw the headbutt here, it's very easy. Yeah? We just headbutt the burning pack and then can go off immediately. But I didn't draw the headbutt. Of course I can game move for 2 cards, but I think the game is blue is still stronger than a curse. And he only curse me sometimes, not always. So probably not. Corruption should we play though, probably. Yeah, headbutt is like 1 card late, that's fine. We still headbutt the pie. I have exhausted my bash, yeah, so 2 turns from now is not even vulnerable anymore, and maybe just headbutt the pommel in that case. Oh, vulnerable weaken is not the greatest thing of all time. This I will play now, though. Oh, vulnerable is really not the greatest thing of all time, yeah? Because I haven't seen the power 2 in hand yet. So it could be hitting me for like 1 billion damage this turn. At the moment, right now. How big is 1 billion? It's like 38, right? 38 is plus 4, so 42. I could be taking 38 damage with better trans breaking. Yeah, bottom decking Rage, Pommel, Pack, and the power through here. It's only a trance. Which is also why I didn't want to... I guess headbutting Pack is like fine, but I don't want to pack this, so if I draw the trance in there, it's also weird. Yeah, I could just trance and not break. That would be the good line. Just trance and not break. Okay, I didn't break. It could still curse me though, but I did not break. And next time I have the pack, huh? Yeah, it is 6, so we do get maximized damage here. And just headbutt the pommel. Could headbutt the Bluff for blood as well. Headbutting pommel sometime. Actually no, we always reach the entire deck next turn, that's fine. As long as I don't get cursed this turn. It was doing a pretty big hit, but it's not killing me. Fine. We should be able to kill this turn. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly 2, yeah? And Immortal was on 9. That's perfect. I mean, I claim that if I see Dark Embrace, I win, so we will test the claim. The claim is that if this guy's even deck, I win, yeah, immediately. So I can test the claim. I could have bought it here as well. I didn't need to see it for free. It is pretty good, the second copy. It's not even bad, the second copy, but with the Q already, I don't think it's that good. Also, removes are getting expensive, so I can remove here and then remove again in Act 4. I mean, of course, we are removing. If I keep this open, we have like what? 3 at least, so 90, 91, 20. We have 315. 315 is not quite enough to buy relic, but the chest can have gold. And I really want to give the sub to Marina Hawk, which is a lot. Second Dark Embrace, I do think I want to rest one time. So I need to recall one time and rest one time. So I have 2 upgrades, which is definitely Dark Embrace, and the other one could be Corruption, but also not needed. Second Dark Embrace is just so nice, so you can upgrade both. And when you have 2 Dark Embrace, you can play the Loop of Power 2 second win Bloodletting, yeah? So you can Bloodletting. Actually, no, Bloodletting draws itself. Oh, Bloodletting actually draws itself with the hard fight. The Loop doesn't work, and then you're dead. Okay, you block for like 200 from the clay or something, I don't know. Tengu forever. Give her the prime sub a lot. This cannot be so bad, yeah? Just buy a freaking second Dark Embrace. You know? And then we break in Retromancer and die, well, hopefully not. It's not even Reto. This fight is maybe the easiest. I would prefer to not play Dark Offering if possible. Getting rid of the offering is not that easy. It's not I'm not taking damage though, but... And they already have a Dark Embrace in play. In fact, I can double bash in here, it's also full block, and say just playing the defense. I do not need this to play this, right? I do not need to play that. Like the attacking. Which is not necessarily a good thing. Yeah, now we can Corruption. Holy Impervious, thank you. Not playing that. Type 0, I think want to give the sub to Notfog. Charlotte. Not playing this is... Honestly, it's like fine. My entire draw power here is drawing, and yeah, I don't need to play that. It doesn't attack again. So Impervious misses again. You might think the Impervious landed, but it didn't land. You might have thought that the Impervious landed like one time, but it actually didn't land. We do not need this shockwave. I do not need this uppercut, yeah? So I can just pack it away. Oh, actually, wait. I play Corruption, so if I play the Corruption, then I don't stay here for that long. If it doesn't die instantly. Oh, was that a mistake to play the Corruption? I mean, of course I can kill it in time, yeah, but then I maybe have to play like both of these. Oh, that is terrible. I need to actually play my cards. Oh, that's just rude. Like, why are you forcing me to play my cards? What the hell? Yeah, I actually need to play my cards though. Like, what the hell? That's just rude. And the annoying thing is that I don't play Combust. My Bluff Combust is not even 0 cost because these only... Okay, fine, I play the Combust. Yeah, I actually need to play the Combust because if I don't play Combust, my Bluff Combust is not 0 and we cannot actually even kill this, and then I will be in trouble if it doesn't die. Because the Bloodletting and the Offering only discounted to 1, and that's not enough to kill this. When I cannot power 2 second win Bloodletting because I already play Corruption. One thing about the give the sub is a lot. Yeah, I just don't play the pack. Okay, trend, whatever, the matter. It only hits me with 30 right now, which is fine. Don't really care about that too much. Can save rage for one turn, but this time I don't need the second win either. But then we have 2 wounds in the thing, that's annoying. Alright, other thing. Yeah. Ow. I can second win this away now. Yeah, it just works. Oh, that was painful. Every point of damage is self-inflicted, by the way, but still painful. Also, this Bluff what kills now, so we cannot play it, but we can play feet. Yeah, every single point of damage is self-inflicted, yeah, but it still hurts. Probably a real question card, yeah, GT. I mean, I don't really even expect it to do much of anything. Can get big. This armament has one purpose, exactly one, is that I upgrade my feet. That's not true, because when I'm not playing corruption, it does upgrade both the power 2 and the second win. So it does improve my maximum block output by quite a lot. Upgrade it. Big. Go this way. I do one to rest and do one to upgrade both Dark Embraces here. Darklings. Oh! Ow. We will just finally do something. Honestly, I just... I need to freaking play 3 cards again to discount buffer. This is so annoying. Why the hell do I need to play like what 12 HP to discount my buffer what to 0 every time? Every time I want to play the... Every time I want to play the Bluff 0 cost, I need to pick myself a 12 damage. That's just rude. Unless I Combust. And I can miss some cards, but... That's fine. Do I pack away Power Through or not? Then it gets a little bit weird if I don't play Corruption. Can I see Dark Embrace on top, who here is also cannot even be played? I'm not sure. I think I want to keep this in case I play Dark Embrace now. I don't know. Yeah, and they hit me for like 1 billion damage this turn, yeah. Playing it anyway though. They hit me. Ow! Wait, okay. We're just kidding a little bit, you know, before, about hitting me, but they hit me a little bit. Hazmat and when the Prowler in 6 months, pitch a lot. Don't need to play the second Dark Embrace, hopefully I just draw on the freaking second win. That'd be nice. Not quite, but we can proc the Gremlin Horn here at least. Play second thing now, okay. Just the second win with this. My Combust is not in play, but the Darklings are kind enough to already discount my buff for 0. So, you know, thank you, Darklings. And just armor this whole hand, and next turn I cannot break. I don't need to play this offering either, so good for me. Pack away the Impervious seems fine. Don't need to play the Bloodletting anymore. Yeah? Pack is still in here and we can draw into the buffer button anyway. And then get the energy back. And then you can pack away the strike to not break. Oh, Kendo would be quite fun. It's freaking it's Necronomicon Kendo with the clay and Dark Embrace. That would be quite fun. I don't have enough energy to actually power to second win and don't have to pack anymore. I guess it works, right? Double uppercut here into buff for blood. This is 32 damage, 32, 33, 65. It doesn't kill. Why are you so tanky? What the hell? That's just rude. Yeah, that is just rude. Like, what the hell is that? Yeah, why are you so tanky? And even the pack here, yeah? I guess it's fine. We pack drawn to every single card. I can already power to say and win here and then stop bricking. But this guy get to live for one more turn. And the curse keeps coming back. Double uppercut into features works, yeah, but that is... I mean, I cannot actually advance the Immortal for that much more, though. But I guess it's fine. It's fine. I can wait here for more turns, but I don't care. Garbage, unless you want the Juggernaut, it does do something. I don't actually know what this does, but you know, it can do something, I guess. Some damage. It's makes time to awaken one bit easier, makes a hard fight not block for you for like a billion, and also don't draw your cards with the cube. At the same time, because you have the dome though, like disarming the heart is probably just good still, even with the cube and the clay. And you just disarm the heart and then block with both turn power 2 second win or impervious or something. I don't know. Alright, never said no, good luck. Oh yeah, time with the dome can be respected a little bit, not that much. With 2-die embrace now, we proud 2 second win them and probably they don't do anything. Like, can still debuff with uppercut as well. As long as keep that thing around, important to take note. It's just this card actually needs to be kept in a fight where corruption cannot be slammed. Other than that, it's not. Yeah, this just kind of breaks me in speed and shield a little bit. It's okay in the heart though. But relatively speaking, the heart is probably already an easier fight. Because of the cube and the clay. So how difficult is Awaken One without this disarm? Because I can play, in that fight I will not play Corruption, yeah? So we just play Double Dark Embrace and then it gets 6 strength. I ignore the Combust, I ignore the Corruption, so the Awaken One has 6 strength. Can keep the uppercut around the Wicked, not compulsory, but probably should be done. And it would be hitting me for 48 in the second cycle. And also 48 in the first cycle. And we could power 2 second win, power 2 second win 2 times. Which is, the rule is 25, so it actually blocks 50, even without the weakness. Okay, no, that's fine. I don't actually need this disarm to kill Awaken One without playing Bloodletting, yeah? That's why I don't care what this disarm, it just breaks me, no? I think it just breaks. Go here. Wait, one embrace. Oh, good play. 54 gold does give me enough gold to maybe buy. Actually, no, it's not. It's only at 280, so I cannot buy relic anyway. Yeah? But we can buy uncommon. The mummified hand specifically, not much else. Can I wear second dark embrace now? I don't see why not. It does mean I could only have one rest, but I think one rest should be good enough, yeah? Even with the gambler's rule here. I do want both time embraces to just be in play quickly with the, you know, with the cube energy. We do work very hard in this fight. Energy. Like a lot of energy. This overdraw still. I don't mind playing Bloodletting one more time in this fight, I guess, so I don't really want to play Combust, yeah? Okay, fine, overdraw me. The second win? No. That's fine, no? But yeah, I can headbutt the Bloodletting plus, and next turn we go off. Bottom 9. I will have to pay one more thing for this, so that's fine. Ow. I for 2 second win now. Thank you, Impervious. Yeah, doing your job as usual. Sure, I guess. I guess it could do that. I definitely need to armor the feet, very important. Of course, this fight is under control. There's no threat here. The red even gives me energy back. Oh, second win. So we can just power 2 second win now. 1 goon in the draw, but that's fine. You can keep going this turn, by the way. We're playing Bloodletting. And she dies in probably 2 Bloodletting plays or something, but there's no need, yeah? Because next time we know for sure we draw the whole deck. So she can just do whatever for 1 turn. And Flowers mess up and the Immortals mess up and I'm weakened, so maybe she doesn't even die this turn, but that's fine. Nothing really matters here at this point. Oh, the full whole deck. Could I break next turn like this? I haven't thought, but maybe I could, I don't know. If I break this turn, then too bad. I probably cannot break. Yeah, I cannot break. Now on 2 will be slightly better, I don't care. Let's get me out of here. Pick. Gamblers lose back. I should have taken the second power through, I guess. Is this good? Is this even doing anything? Because we are not going to play corruption for endgame fights, you know? So like, is this evo even actually doing anything? Considering I have double Dark Embrace already and my thing is like super fast after I play Dark Embrace, we draw back into the entire deck in no time. In fact, I played 1 second win, I already have full hand, you know, so this evo does like, literally nothing. Yeah, it draws a little bit in time eater, I guess, but only if we don't pack fast enough. And in the time eater, I will just play Bloodletting a couple more times, and then it just works. I don't see why I would pick this one. I just skip. More. Hopefully the most not doing it. Ow! I'm just saying out. I don't even know whether I'm playing it or not, but I'm just saying out first. I probably don't play it though with this hand. I probably don't play it. Hopefully not stupid. I will play the Bloodletting, no? 3 times in fact. How fast will this one be off stream? Probably 30 minutes and I'll abandon Evac too. If you ask me when, if I play out a full run, then maybe it's like 50? Probably 50. It's just a normal run, it's not super giga strong in early game and also not that fast like later on for the deck. It's pretty easy to play, but it's not that fast. But yeah, just pack it. Corruption sucks. Headbutt the pack and then keep going. I mean, headbutt second win is just better. Okay, headbutt second win. Into it and then second win the whole thing. Thank you, Impervious, doing your job once again. I want to upgrade Bloodletting though, but I guess we can upgrade feet. That's fine. I need to ping myself 2 more times. Yeah, sure. Ow. Deval's running out though. I don't even know what the Maw is doing. Maybe I should know. I don't know. Okay, but I think it's here. Because this time it doesn't draw any card, yeah? We can just power 2 second win anyway. And now my deck has no cards left. I do like it when my deck has no cuts. Oh god. Don't need to exploit the thing anymore, I think. I should have kept the rage. The rage is so convenient here. Otherwise, I can just play everything one more time. Here, play one more time, I can keep my heavy flower on 2. I don't want to though. I don't want to. You know, it's 5 strength only. How bad can it be? You know, it's 5. What? I mean, it's less than 3 damage, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that was less than 3 damage. Don't worry about it. And nothing happened here. And now I can feed. I guess you can delay for the flower once again. I don't care. Die. Garbage. Ah, it's green now. It still doesn't do anything, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it still doesn't do anything. Is that true? Time meter, if somehow I exhaust my armaments before the power 2 second win, can it be a problem? No. I just play everything on extra time and I full block the entire turn. I mean, it still just breaks me. I just want to draw down Embrace and second win the whole hand. And then I'm there immediately. Okay, skip. I go first, yeah? Sus. I don't have Evolve though, but I seem to have top deck both time Embraces. In this fight, I will respect it and play the freaking Offering. I don't think I will play Corruption, no? So we just second win away Impervious. So this actually has not done like anything. It has blocked 1 time. Ever since I pick it up and back 1, it has blocked like exactly 1 time. And every other time it either miss or it's just second winded. Interesting, Impervious. Right. Don't have the thing. I guess I can just debuff it now, instead of headbutting the pack for next turn. Debuffing now is like fine. Next time I do headbutting plus and not being... I still shuffle out, but even if it burns me 5 here, I'm still okay. Yeah, even if it burns me 5 here, I'm still fine. Play this. I deal some damage as well. It doesn't even burn me. If it burns me this turn, is annoying, no? You know, just hope it doesn't do that. Ow. Okay, now my Bluff has 0 cost. I keep the rage around, is that convenient? Whatever, really. And with 2 Dark Blades, you can see the deck is like very fast, eh? And every single, all the damage I take is like 750, except the 1 damage from the maul just now. Like, all my damage taken is just self-inflicted. I pick myself with Bloodletting and Offering, and then my HP goes down. But you know, it's fine. I think I do want to play this one more time, because otherwise if it hits me this turn, it could, if it burns me this turn, it could brick next turn. If I don't pack away some cards. Let's pack away some cards. I can keep going here, but I think it's fine like this. Piece of crap. Oh, hopefully we just draw a second win or pack or something. Okay, pack is here, so it's fine. Does it really get 3 more damage? No way, right? Oh, come on. Okay, fine, I guess 3 more damage. I mean, that's the only way it deals more damage to me, you know, sure. Yeah, good job, Nemesis. Congratulations, good job, good for you. Yeah, good for you. 315 is too much. So if I want Immortal on a good number, I guess it cannot burn me this turn, so technically I could power 2 second win just full block. But I just don't care. Immortal on 8 is good enough. I don't play 3 HP for one Immortal prop. I don't know what I would like this guy to give, like Lizard Tail, Calipers, Gambling Chip, and Modified Hand, you know, some convenient stuff. That's decent. I don't know how good that is, but it's decent. What's garbage? And go here, rest. I see no reason to upgrade any card. Already have the armor plus, and this HP could play. Yeah? Like one of the lost conditions that somehow I lose Fairy and Boss Gauntlet, and then Act 4 Spear and Shield goes insanely terrible. I don't even know how that could happen, but it is one of the potential loss condition. So I just save the Fairy and then we have no issue. And 42 HP for the rest, that would be quite a lot. It sucks. You guess what the Impervious is doing this turn, yeah? You guess correctly. You guess second winded. I think Impervious. I kind of want to headbutt Bloodletting or Pack or second win here, but we can keep going with this. Okay, upgrade rate is fine. Honestly, I don't care about the Shockwave, yeah? I think Shockwave it does draw a card. I could draw the second Dragon Brace and next turn I'm like really sad. I do have the Horn Cliff, I'm not that sad though, but I think I just headbutt the probably just headbutting a Pack does mean I don't have uppercut, because I will pack away the uppercut. That's fine, I don't need this to be weakened, yeah. It has only 6 strength, we already calculated like how 2 second win is blocking enough. Even without the upgrade, and then of course I can blood that thing as well. So yeah, we just headbutt the Pack and then kill this next turn. You can exhaust feed earlier in this fight as well, which is pretty nice. And you can draw one card. Feed minus. That is like disgusting. It wins the fight immediately though, if I just headbutt the Burning Pack and then feed the feed here to kill. Not always, because I could miss the Bloodletting now and also draw second wind Shockwave, and then maybe next turn I have issue. I just do this instead. Okay, now I can Shockwave. And next turn draw 2 cards. If it multi-hits this turn, I could take damage. It didn't though, so its chances are over. I think. My feed is still in here. Good. I'm at this. What do you think now? I think I'm going to keep Rage around now. Rage is like very convenient. I don't need headbutt anymore. Don't need to armor my feet. Okay, armor the feet. Okay. And now of course we are there immediately. Yeah. I can keep going this turn by the way, because I could still brick next turn. And bricking in this situation is extremely bad, so let's not brick. Let's pay respect a little bit to the weakened one and not brick. And bricking in this situation is extremely bad. It has 6 strength, and I don't have weakness after the first cycle as well. Just exhaust some cuts. I don't care about the bash to be honest. It's just time save, but yeah, who cares about time save? Get out of here. now we just can exhaust the armaments as well and the pack itself. So what's the ideal setup here? Power 2 second wind, no bloodletting needed. Power 2 second wind, double pommel strike, blood for blood, and Necronomicon, the 6 cards. So I always have the pommel strike into power 2 second wind, but then I don't have enough energy. Ah. The Necronomicon is actually annoying, pretty freaking annoying here, like this. Because no matter what, there's actually a draw that breaks if it multi-hits on the wrong turn. And I don't have an evolve. If I have an evolve, then we're chilling. I don't have evolve though. For some reason, no evolve. I don't think the rage is good enough to kill you from this point because I can actually just break. Unless you tell me that we play a different thing, is that we keep rage and then second wind away everything else, but that's the same thing. Instead of power 2 second wind, you just keep the rage itself, but then you can keep the burning pack instead of the second wind. And you can always second wind away, you can always exhaust and then can be cursed, yeah. And so the cards we would have would be 2 pommel strike, blood for blood. Actually no, I don't need 2 pommel strike, I can exhaust both pommel strike as well as 2. Our damage would be extremely slow, but I mean not that slow. We play 2 blood for blood per turn, or maybe even 3. Yeah, we play 3 blood for blood per turn because you can loop out 2 second win twice. Hey, this guy's freaking shuffle in void, what the hell? Why is this fight so toxic? Yeah, why on earth is this fight so toxic? It even shuffle in the freaking void. Oh, that's just a rule. Like, what the hell is this guy doing? How is it allowed? I do see that I can exhaust most try though, but and then the deck is only power 2 second win, blood for blood, Necronomicus. So let's say we reduce the deck down to these 4 cards. Power 2 second win, blood for blood, Necronomicus. Yeah, it shuffle in the void, had 3 energy. So I would play power 2 second win. But I do have a void extra, so we exhaust 4 cards per second win that would block for 48. Oh, that's exact block. Oh, that's actually exact block even with the void, so we don't need 2 cycles, 1 cycle is enough. Because both of these are green. This is like 20 and the other one 28. It's like 1, 2 here, 3 here, and the void is 4. So we literally exhaust every single card in this deck except 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then that's fine. And we play like 2 or 3 block for what per turn. Whilst we generate 15, so this fight takes like a billion turns. Or I can accept a small chance to break and just keep the pommel strike around to deal damage. It's a lot faster damage than we can break. So do I want convenience or do I want to make a good play? Yeah, convenience versus good play. Yeah, question of the edges. I think I want convenience, guys. I think I want convenience. I think convenience is winning out here. Keeping this is actually making it safer, but I need to ping myself once in a while. I kind of don't want to ping myself. I could pay 6. I could pay 6. I ping myself twice and it's just dead. Yeah, because this is already dying like this turn, yeah? And the next turn I do it one more time and it's like, he got dead. I guess I could advance the thing to Immortal to 9, but that's whatever, I don't care. Ow. It's fine, I found 2 second win now. I already full blocks and my hand is full. So now you can start doing this. No vulnerable for this loop though. But next time we can kill it with one more blood thing maybe. I do have flower energy this turn, though probably don't even need the bloodlet thing to kill it here. Yeah. Yeah, Immortal is props perfect. Actually, if I don't raise, I don't full block. Right. Probably do need to play bloodlet thing one time, huh? Damn. Ow! Dead. Immortal is also perfectly messed up, so I guess we can let this guy live for one turn. Even if it voice me now, it's okay, yeah? Yeah, definitely voice me. It's okay. As long as they claim it's okay. It's okay. Ending what on 9. On deck definitely less annoying. I think both fights are okay, but the Doran deck definitely is less annoying. Yeah. Because I can just keep playing my cards. In Act 4 I'm resting, so I can just play bloodlettings here. I'm not avoiding anything in Act 4, I'm just resting. It doesn't matter which one I kill first, it's like the same thing. Actually it's not, because the uppercut here actually weakens and can block a little bit. Okay, fine, weaken. Holy Necro. Ow! And the keep draws 2, yeah? Oh, now I'm ready to play already. I want to upgrade the bloodletting. Okay, it's here. Also upgrade my feet, yeah, very important. A second win now, I guess. Do not want to exhaust the pack yet. Keep the race around everyone, I don't really see why. Top wave also not important, yeah. Just power to second win now. And then we play bloodletting like what 2 more times or something and fight's over. Cool. You can also debuff this guy immediately if you want. I don't see what on earth is really achieving, but if you want to do it, you can. I think I will just headbutt the pack though. There's no point playing this armament, and I definitely don't want to play Combust, so we just play like here. Yeah, fight's already over. Yeah, basically every fight is over when I play my Dark Embraces, and somehow I'm not dead immediately. In fact, if I die immediately, that is a somehow, yeah, because the chance to die immediately from like 145 is pretty freaking low. I can just get more bloodletting, so why not? Boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then... And it's very comfy, you know, because I can just keep playing this card now when I know I'm resting Act 4. Like, oh, this HP loss, it doesn't matter. Very, very comfy. We will get achievement, or... No, I will piss off I will piss the achievement fans off again. And feed on deck card instead. Yeah, I'll achieve this. Heavy flower 1, 2, yeah, probably on 2, right? So I guess this guy can live for 1 turn. Sure. Wait, my Necronomicon is broken. Why do you play Bloodletting one more time? I can pack now like the whole deck. That's pretty strong, right? You think? Don't you think? Oh, unfortunately, we need to go around with the Immortal, but that's fine. Not that difficult to do because I can bloodletting forever without dealing any damage. And I can just pack cards on by 1, yeah, until my thing's on 8, and I can buff this guy for lethal. In fact, I don't even need to pack any real card, I can pack the Necronomicon forever. And the 9 too. Yes, definitely resting like 4 for 20. Oh, they have the armor plus. Like the only, I mean, I kind of want to manually upgrade the battle thing, but it's not important. It's just convenient, you know. It's not important at all. Rich. That's convenient to the max. Anyone would like to be convenient to the max here? Yeah, the hard, yes. 820H is Or H is short for heart. In fact, I said this last time this question was asked, is that I don't really know if there's any streamer who plays A20 but doesn't kill heart. Yeah, maybe they are, but I'm not aware. Yeah? That you're streaming this game and you play A20 but you don't play X4. You could also do Frozen Eye, remove that exact goal, by the way. It's like Sign of the Gods, you know. Divine Intervention, like 291, so we spend perfect gold. Some of the streamers don't kill the heart on 820. Oh, yes, I mean, you intend to kill the heart. Yeah, that's the thing. You stream this game, you attempt to kill the heart on 820. Sometimes you don't succeed, you know, but you know, you attempt to. Yeah, this is very convenient. At the same time, it doesn't like quite do anything. I just like convenience. Convenient. I love convenience. Okay, now I break and die because of the thing. Surely not. This is here, so this fight is probably okay. It could sometimes be not okay though. Like, for example, here I think I honestly would just Gamblers Blue immediately whole hand, yeah. Yeah, sure, Gamblers Blue. I don't need this for the heart, and I also have the white piece. But we just gas it up right now. Immediately. And you know what is happening with this barricade that I just bought? Yeah, I second win in a way, that's what's happening. Am I though? Am I actually? Because if I second win in a way, I cannot second win the bloodlet thing. I kind of want the second win bloodlet thing. No, not second win bloodlet thing. I want to armor bloodlet thing and play it. I don't need this power through. Like, what if I just second win the whole hand right away? I mean, it just works immediately. And who cares about power through? It just died this turn. And I always have the fodder here, an economy curse to second win away. As you know how much energy is 3 energy? It's quite a lot. Yeah, 3 energy for this deck, it does like some pretty absurd thing. They're already dead, right? Yeah, they're already dead. Yeah, 3 energy is quite good for a deck like this, I would claim. I need to upgrade feet though, very important. Even though it probably cost me 3 HP, I must get the 1 max, yeah. Like, super important. Must be done. Okay. I can hit this first, because it draws 2 cards. I could set up my relics, I don't care. I mean, I can care a little bit. I can pretend to care a little bit. Only caring. I really wonder whether the heart can... What is the heart's plan against this though? A lot of the times you go into a fight and you have like no plan to win the fight at all, it's like completely unwinnable. But it suddenly feels like the heart is facing this kind of situation, so you know. Can it do anything? Is there anything that this guy can do right now? Even if I play this one, I'm pretty sure I still win, yeah? It's not good to play this though, but I'm pretty sure even if I play this, it's absolutely zero problem. I should not though. I just start with uppercut and see... Is that Shockwave? Later on, Shockwave can be second winded anyway. I don't really want to draw the card from this. I would draw Immortal anyway though, I don't want to draw 2 cards. I mean, I draw a lot of cards, even whether I like it or not, because of the cube. Okay, fine, drawing cards. Ow. Ow. That's fine. I can armor the Shockwave and whatever. Yeah, and I can drink this as well, why not? Okay, what do you got? What is it doing? Holy... Yeah, you better didn't see that one coming, I mean, it worked. Okay, now I can play Barricade. I think we headbutt brother thing, no? Then let's play like this. I do not have armaments on the thing, so it's a little bit sad, but it's okay. Even I draw void here is okay, yeah? Otherwise I can just do this, and then I could still draw void in here and not be able to second win away my thing, and it will be quite sad. I'm not that sad though. I think I'll be fine. It will hit me. Yeah, okay. It does give me draw from the cube as well, like 2 draws, and also draw into the void after the cube, so I don't even lose energy. That's stupid. Yeah, now of course I can power 2 second win, and yeah, it can be big, and I guess it will be big. Why not? I mean, fight is done, man. Fight is like completely over. I want to upgrade my battle thing now. No, very convenient thing to do. I love convenience. I think the second win was faster and better, but I like to be convenient. Convenience is just nice, you know. You see how absurd bloodletting is in this kind of deck, yeah? I play one bloodletting again, I don't even know how much output. Like quite a big amount. With one bloodletting play, and also it exhausts a billion cards on top of that. Infinite. I mean, it is infinite as long as I have HP to play bloodletting. It is. Don't need to pack anymore, yeah, so we can power 2 second win. Yeah, sure. Can I sign the question? Second win. That was the only one in the run as well. I never saw a second win again. I did see another power through, but never the second win. Yeah. And of course, 5 is a done. Ow. I'm picking up myself, but it doesn't even make my Bluff go down, you know? It costs me 3 HP and it refunds the 3 immediately with the clay. I do lose 2 HP to beat up that. I should have kept the second combo, it's like way more convenient the way the crap this is. It's fine. Not that we are ever taking damage, it's fine. Besides my old bloodletting. Only panic. And next time we feed. I think I can feed, right? Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, kind of nothing happened in this run, no? We are strong for basically the whole act 1. The part was a little bit dangerous, but nothing bad happened, yeah? I mean, when nothing bad happens, you storm act 1 or Ironclad. And then the boss relic and reward bricks a little bit, but by the middle of act 2, I'm strong again because, you know, the Bluff thing comes to play. Got an insane transform 2 into corruption bloodletting on the event. And then it's just a usual thing, a double pommel strike, bloodletting, blood for blood, the classic Ironclad, you know, from 2022. And then I'm big. And with free passing, a billion draw, a billion energy, I mean, you can see, I'm just playing the game on my own, you know? The enemy didn't get to play. And the enemy didn't get to play the game. I'm just thinking myself, bloodletting, draw cards with offering, and the enemies die. Yeah, I deal damage on my own and I take damage on my own. Like, this side of the screen doesn't exist. They take on the Prime 7 8 months, Picture Lord. What's my favorite bang me? Probably with yeah, probably with grilled meat. Yeah, I think I like it the most with like grilled pork. Probably. In previous Bluff, it worked for one fight. For Act 2, we went to 8 fights and it worked in one time. And in the entire Act 3, it was exhausted for the second win. In the hard fight, I played a little bit, but honestly, it didn't matter at all. So not the best showing for the Impervious, as usual, but it's okay. Yeah, we can check the question card. Very important hindsight. So I key this question card. Card is still the same. Yeah, I don't see why I would go here. So we keep going to this. Now we kill. This card is still the same. The first card from question card is the same. It's just you don't see the fourth card. Afterwards, it's these things now. That's the garbage. 3 attacks, by the way. 3 common attacks. Very nice. 3 more common attacks. This was when we saw second win, or was it like, is it here or here? I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't matter. That doesn't change your card rewards. Yeah, we already have the second win at this point or before. So the question card did give me the second win, yeah. But we'll see the extra card rewards still. Still transform to the same thing. It's floor based. Okay, fine. You say get the second win anyway from here. You get the offering though. You get the offering though. It's pretty important. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you're talking about this fight. No. This fight we never went to. Like the fights here were for the upgrades. This fight I never went to because I got the question card last time. I just want to go here and get feed HP. This I don't even know. What did I do the last time? Boss one was already green. I don't even remember what I did last time. Whatever, just like rest. I just need to check whether this gives me an offering or not. Okay. Well, question card pretty good. Yeah, question card pretty good. They give me an offering. And yes, offering is still quite strong. At this point, we don't have a Dark Embrace here. Not that we need Dark Embrace for this one to pop off, by the way. You can certainly see with the Dark Embrace, the finishing piece, the deck is insanely fast. Right, I think the moment we see the transform 2 into yeah, I think the moment I see the transform 2, the run was already in insanely good shape. It was not in bad shape by any means before that, yeah, but there is some potential worry that maybe you cannot be fast enough for late game. If you never see that Dark Embrace and the only way to exhaust down is to just second win away all your skill, but the draw is like 2 Pommel Strike and no offering. Sometimes it could be too slow, but like after this floor, there's like almost no chance that you're slow anymore. Even if you never see anything from here, after this floor, you're probably still fine. And we saw a lot of things. We saw a lot of things. I study Japanese. I learned Japanese in college for like a year and a half. And then afterwards, of course, I just pick things up in my own free time. My Japanese is not that good. I do need to use a dictionary for most of the time I'm reading, because my vocabulary is not that big, but I understand enough, yeah, to not have to rely on some like machine translation that just miss the meanings completely. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, not much happened this one. I just talked for 3 hours and I won. One's like completely broken. Yeah, thanks for searching, guys, as always. See you. This one looks like it will be. I mean, it's like half speed with P-Box and offering, so it's probably going to be fine. But yeah, see you.